All right, what's up, everybody? Everybody getting ready for the nightcap. Later on tonight, we'll do that. There we go. It's not right. There we go. Ready for the nightcap. On. Boy, Little Rock in the building. Afternoon session of this program. We'll go to 6:30, then I'll come back at 8:30. Yeah, now. Comes back, I'll say what's up to him. Everybody here for the afternoon. Oh, what's up? Back in the building. Grinder's in the building. Boy, Grinder guy in here real quick. Should have been here for the morning show, bro. I'll bring you up right now, Grinder. Don't even worry about it. I'll bring you up right now. Give me a second. Sorry this afternoon. Shit. Sorry for the echo. It's gone now. All right, I'm going to get Grinder up here. Pick up where we left off. That boy's in the building. What's up, kid? What's up, nephew? Everything going well? I hope, nephew. What's sick, man? What happened? Let me know what happened, Grinder. Said it's sick. Good seeing you. I like you changed your name to number one Grinder Real Talk. Yeah. That fits you a lot better. I'm sorry for this afterglow. Went outside here in New York and the rain completely stopped. And here in the Bronx, it's like we never got hit. It's interesting, maybe because we're not nowhere near water. We wasn't hit hardly at all. So Grinder should be up here in a minute. There he is now. One of my favorite people. Check out his platform. He has free shows. His talk show, his boxing. He has 4 shows. His original show, his MMA show, his boxing show, and his music show. The other night he did. I forgot who he did the other night.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. I'm rocking
Oh,
Stevie Wonder's mic right here. Is the
wow.
one he's
Oh,
using.
let me explain this right now. This is my secondary channel because I got to get the other one fixed. So this is my secondary channel. But yo, whoever that hearing right now, y'all just go sub to this channel. This is a temporary channel, but it's still going to continue. It's still
There
going
you
to
go.
continue what I'm doing. It's just my secondary channel until I get the other ones fixed.
There you go.
So
Don't
I'm
get
gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this channel though.
and you know what? You got a new camera, bro? That shit looks nice and clear, bro.
Really? Wow.
It does. Yeah, I wouldn't make it up to you. Yeah, you look good, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Look like
I
you
don't know.
yeah, it looks like you just look great, bro. You got a glow to you. What's behind me? Why mine's look like this is the sun's out now. We had the big
Yeah.
northeasterner. Now the sun's out, so I said that's the hell if it's gonna get dark here anyway. It's
Yeah. Right.
almost winter time. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
I had some Nick talk earlier,
Okay.
and or was it? I know Sunday they talked about it, and earlier because I wasn't on yesterday. Uh, let me ask you this. You like the 2-in-1 start so far? No, just too early for you. There you go.
See,
Okay. You know the
you
Laker
want
fans were crying. I
Why?
always
They 2-1 too, right?
no, they 1-2. They barely got past John Morant Sunday night. I mean,
But see,
it
but that's
was
what I'm saying. But I'm saying like Memphis is still need more little pieces. But they on the rise to get in 2 years. I'm
yeah,
telling the West better watch out. They just need
yeah.
some pieces.
I
And
told
so
guys
you think
already.
about the Lakers barely beat them.
I had an
That's a problem.
argument. I had an argument with Auntie and Sir Abdul by Diego the other night. I had both of them up here, and I told them players want to play with Ja and the
They
mellow
do.
ball.
Yes, they do.
And they were surprised by it. I said, "Yeah, guys, the big markets don't matter no more.
They
Guys have
don't. So
Instagram.
yeah,
Guys
that's what I'm
got
saying.
Twitter.
Right.
Guys got YouTube channels where they talk their own podcasts.
They do their own network. They want each other
Yes.
because they know that they talk among each other as the NBA, that's gonna cause a problem, yeah, as you already know.
Yeah.
So they go if they talk to each other, throughout networking, that ain't no problem.
Exactly.
Ain't no problem.
Yeah, I agree. Um,
And you think they happen right now? It's gonna happen a whole lot more.
totally
And then,
agree.
in them big city, like them big city, y'all better catch on.
Yeah.
You
I
better
mean, like
catch
I
on.
said, I was talking about the Lakers the other night, and I told no, it was this morning. But I was off yesterday, and I told the audience, bro, the fan base there, give them credit. They were scared to go in three. They was treating this game like a game five of a Western Conference final, and the Lakers are down 3-1. I mean, Laker fans was really, really into it last night. I mean, Sunday night, bro. It was like
Mm,
life and death for the Lakers, bro. Oh my God, was they treating this game like Armageddon? I was laughing my ass off, bro.
mm,
I said, you can't be serious. But give Melo credit. He came through. Laker fans
mm,
beginning to fall in love with Carmelo. They all played well. Him, uh, Anthony Davis,
mhm.
LeBron. But I had the Nick talk up here, and people are surprised that, and they just don't believe us, Grinder. The Knicks are the number one team in this city, period.
Mhm.
And when they're good, people care. They just do. They just do. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know? Chicago's off to a 4-0 start. Doesn't surprise me.
Nah.
And they're going to get the best of Lonzo Ball. It's like a draft pick all over again for them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's what the Knicks messed up.
yeah, I
They
would
messed
agree.
up.
I would
If
agree.
you couldn't get Dame, you should have get Lonzo. You should have
Lonzo Ball. Yeah,
should have get him. He would have pushed the ball. He pretty good. He's very good on defense. He could play the passing lanes. He create a lot of turnovers and he make things easy. But see, Coach Tibbs again, he know he ain't gonna get him because they know he don't want to run. You gotta run. You
yeah.
can't run. You cannot run with Fall this time.
What's up, Labs? How you doing, boy? Antonio Labs back in the
Brian
building.
Labs in the building.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
guys who missed the early show. I did 6 hours from 7 o'clock. I was on from 7 to 1. I couldn't believe I went that long, but I had the boys up here, Manzano, eye test, and they were great after EM left. Shout out to EM. Gave me 2 beautiful hours. The chat room was lit. I'm glad. I appreciate it. And again, thank you everybody for getting me over 500 subscribes.
Congrats, man.
I
Congrats.
appreciate that. And of course, who else would come through for me than the beautiful MTGV TV, who said to me, Mace, don't call your new channel the Nigga Fear, baby. Call it the Ninja Fear. That's going to be the name of it, the Ninja Fear. And that will premiere late Saturday night, folks. That's right, you heard it here. Late Saturday night, and I may do a late Sunday night. just to introduce that new channel to all the brothers and sisters, and you're wondering why I'm dedicating that show to them. It's because they, um, without them, I wouldn't be here because they've been my biggest supporters. So all the brothers and sisters out there, salute to you and thank you so much for helping this good brother out. Joe, here's my question to you. Why wasn't you with me, I tested Manzano the last hour and a half of my early show? You came late. You was busy, bro, working out at the gym.
No, no, no. I was
What's up, Joe?
at work. I was just
You
listening
would have
from the
loved it,
clouds.
man. Yeah, I know you gotta make your money first. You would have loved the conversation though. It's good stuff with me and Manzano. I had EM this
Nah,
morning
but
too for two
so
hours.
I listened to some of what you said to EM,
Yeah, EM was fascinating.
and the one thing I wanna,
Go ahead.
I agree with you guys' take on the Tua. I agree with you guys' thing on the Tua take. But the one thing I wanted to say, Mace, is Jason Taylor. He was a playmaker on defense, bro.
Oh
That
yeah.
that that season that he won defensive MVP,
Yeah,
that was one of
2006.
the best seasons that anyone's ever had as a DM, bro.
I would agree with that.
I understand you guys' sentiment about saying he would have been third ballot or he wouldn't have been first ballot, but bro, if he was on, and I think it's mainly because he was on Miami that that's the case. If he was on any other team, if he was on New England, if he was on any other team, they would nobody would have had to write a letter. He'd have been automatic.
Let
Boom,
me say this.
Hall of Fame.
His last big year was the year before his last year when he played with for Rex Ryan. Rex
Jeremy,
Ryan brought out a lot out of him, and you know, I'm glad he gave Rex his due at his Hall of Fame speech, and Rex was there for him. I think sometimes, and it's unfortunate for a guy like him, Zach Thomas. I think Zach Thomas gets in this year because the class is
you
not
gotta
that
turn the
strong.
volume up on here.
But uh, talking to Jason Taylor a couple of times I did on satellite radio, he is a tremendous dude. And he really opened up to me how much he hates Wannstedt and Jay Fiedler, and I do not blame him. I didn't want to get into Ricky Williams because I know how he feels about Ricky Williams. He's let that be known. But he believed those two guys cost him a Super Bowl, Fiedler and Dave Wannstedt. I would agree with him. That defense was too strong, Joe. They should have got to at least a Super Bowl. At least they should have played one Super Bowl. I wish Marino was the Marino of 1990. They would definitely won the Super Bowl in the early 2000s. Who you had? The Rams, the Ravens. Yeah, they wouldn't have beaten the Ravens. No, that was too strong on defense. Not even Marino couldn't.
Hold on, Mace. I can't hear you that well. I'm gonna go back out and come back in. All right.
All right, bro. The beautiful MTGV TV is here, and I just thanked you, honey, about 10 minutes ago for helping me get over 500. I'm going to ask you a question in a second, Grant, because I just noticed something. I'm going to ask it to you. And this beautiful lady got me over 500 subscribes with her and her
Thank you.
colleagues. Thank you, my love. I see put it up here. I get my community tab. I'll start putting some stuff in there. That's a promise. This beautiful lady got me. Welcome to the Ninja Fair. Yeah, it's good starting Saturday night, folks. Yo's back starting that. You been working out, Grinder?
Huh?
You heard me give you that salute. I love you, girl. Mwah. I'll write that to you in the chat.
I've been walking, trying to be positive I can, trying to, do a little exercise here and there.
Your arms look good, man. I noticed
Oh,
that.
thank you. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
man.
you.
Yeah, I just lost 18 pounds in like 2 weeks, bro. Just doing walking, man. My face was
Um,
fat a couple of weeks ago. Now I got back to normal. Feels good being this way. All right, Joe, you were saying about Taylor?
No, I was just saying. I definitely think it's because of the Miami. The Miami doom and gloom, bro. The Miami doom and gloom. That's really what all I was trying to say. If he was on another team, he would have been a first ballot easily.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. It's unfortunate. You're right about that. Prince is in the building, by the way. See him. Good to see
Number
him.
two, Grinder. What's up, bro?
Number one.
What's going
That's
on,
Joe being a
man?
troublemaker.
All right, Joe. I be hearing you. Mighty come out. What's
Oh
going on?
my
What's
man,
going? What's
who
going on,
who
brother?
was it? Oh yeah, it was
Yo, number one,
Kareem. Oh,
Grinder. What's
Kareem,
up with
he
your
drove
What's up
Kareem
with your
nuts,
quarterback,
bro.
man?
She was
He's
killing.
young, man. Come on. He's young. Man. He's young. Come on. I know
He got he
y'all
got
want
knocked he got knocked out the game, bro.
that. Well, that's why we got those draft picks next year to fix it up.
MTGB, Miss V's cracking up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he drove
That's what they
he
got to
drove Miss
use.
V nuts.
That's what they got to use. So they got to fix up. They defense is going to they gonna add a few pieces. Their defense going to be fine, but they got their offensive line. They got to get that. They got to get it done and
You
go to
know,
free agency too.
eye
Because
test
there's
was
going to be some good
phenomenal.
ones going to come out this year too. Because these teams not paying them. So,
Yeah, eye test was
Yeah.
outstanding about 3 hours ago, and his commentary about the Wonderlic test, and he brought up Dan Marino, and he made a phenomenal point that Marino's the type of guy, he was too cocky, and that he knew everything, and he did. And he said that when they do those type of tests, they want to see if you're coachable or you're willing to learn. And I told him you got to put Zach Wilson in that same category. And I'm not saying he's like Marino. I'm talking about Wonderlic test.
right.
But the difference with Zach Wilson is that day when the Dolphins got 3 number 1 picks, well, that was overshadowed by what? Zach Wilson's pro day, which they called the greatest pro day ever. And it was electrifying. So what are you going to tell a kid that has an electric arm? It's like in baseball, and they said a pitcher has electric stuff. What are you going to tell a kid like that? He's telling you, I can throw a football through a tsunami, and no one else in the league can do that but
Right.
him. What are you going to tell this
Right.
kid? Now he's learning a lesson. He's getting his ass beat every week.
Right, exactly. So he will learn his lesson. That's that is I call that rookie
Yeah.
pass talk.
Oh man, he's getting his ass beat
So
every week.
he will learn from it and he's
Yeah.
gonna benefit. But I can tell you one thing really who's in trouble is really the Giants.
Well,
Because
they
there's a
won this week.
whole lot of people don't like
Yeah. Danny pennies on the dollar. Yeah, I know.
they don't like him. So keep an eye on that.
Be interesting. They're in Arrowhead next Monday night against a
Nah,
wounded Kansas City
you
team.
know who's in trouble?
Kansas City gonna win.
Justin Fields. Just
Jay Cutler. Yeah, he's another one. Jay Cutler. Yeah, can't tell him nothing. But then again, his excuse is he played for Vanderbilt. So, oh man, it's funny. Oh man, it just makes me crack up. You know, everybody, be here for the 500th show. We'll be doing show 471 later tonight, 8:30 Eastern time. We'll go all night with that one because I'm not coming on till tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern, back to regular time. Um, we'll do World Series tomorrow. I forgot what's the NBA doubleheader tomorrow night.
Phone disconnected.
Well, I know it's going to be a good game.
I'm calling a Miami upset on Sunday. Let's go, baby.
Over Buffalo?
Two are throwing for 5 touchdowns.
I knew you would say something like that.
I just wanted to see Mason's reaction.
No, you don't get no reaction from me. I'm not in the Tua's haters club.
I don't know what's up with mine.
But I think EM really got treated badly though.
Mm.
I had him up here for 2 hours today. That was great, great, great stuff. Me and him. I hope I can get Jerome Whiteside in here. I emailed him, told him that I was going to do this today. But yeah, man, you lost. Your arms look good, man. You look good. Talking to you, Grinder.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you.
you look good.
I've been,
Oh,
I've been working out a little. Trying to eat better. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what I'm
Let,
trying to do.
let me ask you this, because we both picked this team to do something. How big of a game this is for Indianapolis on Sunday against a very hot Tennessee team? Opinion.
What game is this again?
Colts in Tennessee.
Very big for both.
Yeah, I
Whoever
agree.
teams lose this one, they're not going to the playoffs.
Interesting. Wow. You know what's funny about this year in the NFL, which is pretty cool? The contenders have separated themselves from the pretenders already. Like you look at the NFC, you got Dallas,
Yeah.
you got Green Bay, you got Tampa Bay, you got Arizona, you got the Rams. That's 5 teams already. They're in. 2 spots are available. And then you look at the teams who are for the 2 spots. A team like Chicago can get 1 spot. A team like Atlanta, who's turned it around, can get a spot. Uh, who else can get a spot? Minnesota, if they beat Dallas this week, they can get a spot. Those
Mhm.
last 2 spots are very interesting. While in the AFC, uh, right now you got your teams are the rankings are Cincinnati 1, Raiders 2, Tennessee 3, Buffalo 4, Chargers 5. Uh, and then you got a bunch of 500 teams, 3 and 4s, like the Colts, like the Patriots, the Steelers in that mix. So what I'm basically saying is, in both leagues, there's 10 spots already taken, and
Mhm.
I don't see those teams falling back. I don't see Dallas falling. I don't see Green Bay falling. I don't see uh, Tampa falling. Uh, I don't see Arizona at all. As a matter of fact, whoever wins that Green Bay Arizona game Thursday night is going to take control of the NFC. And I'll tell you something, Arizona wins that game, folks. You look at the other second half of their schedule, they only play 3 tough games. The Rams at home. I forgot the other game they played was tough for them. And at Dallas, week 17. Other than that, phew, wow. You're looking at a second half of the year. If they beat Green Bay, they'll be what, 6-3, 7-2 second half? It's like it couldn't happen better for the Cardinals that they beat the Rams in LA early and beat the Niners. And they're going to beat the Seahawks. They got San Francisco week 9, they got Seattle week 10 or 11.
Mhm.
And Seattle will be so far gone that I don't see, even if they play Russell Wilson, there's no incentive there for Seattle. And plus, the Jets got their pick. Jets going to be one of the teams, folks. You may see 3 teams in the top 10 of the draft, which is something that's unprecedented. The Jets got their spot. The Jaguars got the Rams pick, so they'll only have their pick. The Eagles could have 3 top 10 picks. If the Colts
Mhm.
lose Sunday, I think the Colts will mail it in because they'll be too far behind the
Yeah.
Titans to catch them. They'll mail it in and see what they got with the Wentz factor. One thing about Carson Wentz, he has won his teammates over,
Yeah.
which is a very good. This is what me and Grinder said back in March, and he did that game Sunday night in a torrential rain pour in San Francisco. That was
Mhm.
a gutty win by the Colts. This is the Colt team that me and Grinder thought we would see.
Right.
They played like it Sunday night. That was a huge win for Indianapolis. And San Francisco keeps sliding away, folks. And if you're a Dolphins fan, you're cheering for that. Because even though the Eagles got your pick, Niners fall into the ocean. They're very close to falling into the ocean, folks. And that
Yep.
San Francisco Bear game Sunday in Chicago is huge. Because, like I said, there's 2 spots open in the NFC. The other 5 are taken. Dallas ain't going looking backwards. Green Bay ain't looking backwards. You
Oh
know
no.
damn well Arizona ain't looking backwards with their upcoming schedule. And if Arizona wins Thursday night, it's a wrap. It'll be them in Tampa and maybe Dallas. But Dallas' tough schedule starts in November for them. But I'll tell you one thing Dallas has in their favor, which people don't realize. They can score with any team on the planet. I'm going to tell you right now, you want to see Kansas City demoralized? They're already demoralized. You wait till they get to Dallas. If they thought they got firepower, you wait till they get to Dallas. That's the week before. That's November the 21st, week of Thanksgiving. They play the Chiefs, then the Raiders, the Cowboys. That Raider game is gonna be huge for both teams, and CBS is gonna lose their minds because that is a dream for the networks to have a Raider Cowboy potential Super Bowl showdown. Telling you, Dallas, you want to see firepower? Dallas has it, folks. I've been telling you this.
Oh yeah, and their defense is coming along well.
Oh yeah.
They peaking at
Oh,
the right time.
that's right. And I know Law Nation every goddamn day. Law Nation probably goes on the air 5 times a day, bro. And if you don't know who he is the lead cowboy pom pom waver. But he does a great job. If you love Dallas, Tony Manzano is joining us again. What's up, Tony?
Hey, Nathan, Grinder, how are you guys?
I'm good. How you feel, brother?
Uh, honest,
Mr. Soccer.
honestly, for me, when it comes to Dallas, what
Mhm.
scares me is that they might have an injury at the worst time and they might miss the playoffs. That's what scares me about
They're
Dallas.
too far ahead. The division's over, bro. They got a 3-4 game lead on the Giants, Washington, and Philly. That division's the lock.
No, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about like missing the playoffs. I'm talking about a superstar player on their team getting injured and them maybe having to rely on one portion of, for example, let's say Dak gets injured, hypothetically. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Let's say hypothetically he gets injured. Who's going to be their quarterback? Who's their backup? Is my
Yeah,
question.
that's true. But I just think Dallas right now. They lost Michael. I forgot my man's name.
Michael
Should be
Gallup.
Yeah, Gallup should be coming back soon, and then he has to get in playing shape. But once he does, who is that hell is gonna stop them? And the guy who replaced Gallup, number one, he has been phenomenal for Dallas. Dallas is
Who's
a
number
fucking
one?
machine. I forgot, but Wilson. Dallas has a machine, folks. If you like offense, it's the Dallas Cowboys, folks.
Are you surprised that Zeke hasn't got injured again, Mace?
No, he's in the best shape of his life. I told people that back in May and minicamp. I said he looks slim. He looks in fit. That's the 8-pack is back. I told you people this. What do you think? Not just you, Tony. What do people think that I'm Puff the Magic Dragon with this stuff?
No,
Tell you guys the truth, man.
no, I believed you, but what
EM said
worries?
it today. EM said, Mace, you're the truth, bro. I said, thank you. Because I'm not going to lie to you, any of you guys. And if we do get Watson, TD is going to give me all the credit. I should. I told if Ian was listening, next time Ian pops up in here, I want him to remind TD of that.
So, Grinder, what
Yes,
do you
sir.
think? Do you think Zach is going to win the Rookie of the Year, or he doesn't have the stats?
He's out, bro. No way. They're 1-5. None of these rookie quarterbacks got winning records, bro. Hey, Mac Jones, but no, but I forgot what kid is. What's the kid that's playing good right now? Oh, it's over, bro. Jamar Chase is gonna win it by a mile. He has 800 over 800 yards in 7 games, bro.
So you think
He's
he's
on his
going
way to a rookie record with receiving yards, bro. It's over.
So you think he might even?
He's won the rookie of the year, bro.
No, not. Do you think he might end up having 2,000 receiving yards this year?
No, because the Bengals got too much receiving talent. The Bengals are also loaded, by the way. And Baltimore found that out loud. That the AFC is on notice. I'm gonna tell you right now. If the AFC has to go through Cincinnati or Oakland or Vegas, it's over.
You actually trust a rookie a rookie? I understand he's not a rookie, but technically he's going to be a rookie in the playoffs. Can you trust
AFC is not that good. Look at it. I just said it a few minutes ago before you popped up in here. This is the rankings right now. They got the Jets this week, and then they're gonna have a showdown with the Browns. The Bengals will be 6-2 after this Sunday. They're gonna destroy the Jets, bro. Bengals right now, they're the one. Bengals 1, Raiders 2, Tennessee 3, Buffalo 4, and it's Justin Herbert 5. The question is who get the last 2 spots between the Steelers, the Patriots, the Browns. If the Colts win this week, they're back in the mix big time. And the Broncos. Who gets the last 2 spots?
My prediction is the Colts and the who was the Colts and the Steelers. For me, it's the Colts and the Steelers.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be a combination of any of these teams, bro. I mean, the other 10 teams, 5 in the NFC, 5 in the AFC, they separated themselves from everybody else. It's not even close, especially in the NFC.
Do you think for you? Do you think the favorites in the NFC? I know besides the Bucks, do you actually think the Packers are going to be one of the teams that has home field advantage throughout the playoffs? Or is
if they win this game, they have a chance. Their schedule's not that tough. They're in Kansas City next week. They're going to drill Kansas City. I think I'm telling you, Arizona wins Thursday night. They're gone, bro. They're gone. And no one's gonna catch them because they'll have tiebreakers over the Rams and over the Packers. They don't play Tampa. They got Dallas late in the year. In Dallas, week 17.
Okay, if the Cowboys, I think they're the number 1 seed this year.
Their schedule, their hard part of the schedule's coming.
Okay.
Arizona, after Thursday night, they played their hard part of the schedule. Rest of the games for Arizona, they only have 2 tough games left. Well, make it 3. They got to play Indianapolis.
Yeah, but what we're for me, I understand their defense is pretty good, but what scares me about Arizona is I see this guy making stupid mistakes in the playoffs. What's his name? Kingsbury. Do you guys agree, or am I being harsh on him?
Well, it'll be the first time for him being there, and for Kyler Murray. It depends on. I think one thing that will help them is, are they playing in Glendale?
No, if they're not playing in Glendale. Let's say they're
playing
not
in Glendale.
Yeah.
I think they'll be okay.
So you think they can go into Tampa or go into Green Bay and beat Green Bay?
Do I think they can do that as they are? No. And with Tampa, I think it depends on their defense. If the corners suck, yeah, they'll beat Tampa on the road. If Tampa's secondary ain't playing the snuff, yeah.
How
Because
about being
Arizona has as much firepower. It's like I said, the only team in the league that you can argue is Dallas. Dallas got more firepower than anybody,
no
even Tampa.
that's a team that I'm gonna ask you guys next. If let's say Dallas, if I'm right, and the prediction is that Dallas is the number 1 seed over Tampa, do you think Arizona can go into Dallas and beat Dallas? Is my question.
That would mean that he lost his first game in Dallas. No,
Yeah.
no, because if he
I
lost the
think I
first
think I
one,
think people got to get you got to
yeah, go.
understand the Dallas Cowboys football team, as far as their stars are concerned, got playoff experience. The offensive line got playoff experience. The quarterback and the running back got playoff experience. Only ones that ain't gonna have no playoff experience would be Diggs, would be C.D. Lamb, and them type of kids, and Michael Parsons and them type of guys. So if Dallas get them
Most of
home
the
field,
defense might not
they're
have playoff, right?
well, not all of them. Yeah, most of them. You got a couple guys. Yeah. But you got Vander Esch. He was on the 18 team that made that won the playoff game against Seattle. That I witnessed, by the way. I was there. But so they already know they can't take this for granted. Dak and Zeke know they can't. They ain't gonna get here all the time. So they got to take advantage of this opportunity that they got.
So he's telling the truth. I mean, Dallas is like I said earlier this morning. If you heard what I said, Fox is giddy right now that they got this game and they're West Coast based. And if Arizona wins this game, they're gonna tell Kurt Minnickfee, I want to. They're gonna tell him. They're gonna give him the memo. You better talk about more about Arizona because they are a West Coast network. Foxes. They love that Dallas is back. They love that Tampa's top dog. They love that Rodgers is now taking football seriously again. They love that the Rams are playing up the potential. Like I said, the first 5 teams in the NFC are locked, and they're all great teams. I mean, this is not
Yeah.
going to be a cupcake.
What
Like
teams have to
anybody.
do good for CBS? Like in your
Oh yeah,
honest opinion?
DBS is drooling right. I mean, Fox is drooling right now.
No,
Are you kidding me?
CBS.
CBS is not happy right now. No, they're not happy that Mahomes and Kansas City is falling off the face of the earth. No, and if they lose to the Giants this week, then they might as well just call the season off for them. They lose Monday night to the Giants, and it's a possibility because the Giants at least brings a defense.
Yeah.
They lose this week, Kansas City, it's over. They might as well just because Herbert's back now. The Chargers had their week off. They're back. The Raiders are playing like I thought they would. And like I said about the Raiders, and people don't understand them. They have something, and me and I-Test argued this earlier this morning. They have something that you need in football. They have 2 very good defensive ends. The front
Cleveland
line,
Farrell. Wait, Cleveland Farrell's finally playing up to his potential.
he's in the nose tackle. I'm talking about the defensive ends. They are ask Lamar Jackson how good they are.
Okay. Yeah. No, but like I said,
Yeah.
but can you trust this interim coach to coach them into the playoffs? Because
They look better with the interim coach than they do with Gruden. They're 2-0 with the interim coach.
so you think overall their team looks better with the guy who's coaching now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they playing very that coach is not he's not Gruden, so
Right.
Gruden's
Exactly.
an asshole.
Hmm.
Prince
So
on
that coach
point. He's not Gruden.
he's not
No,
Gruden.
definitely not.
You
Definitely
I think
not.
that's what it is.
and the
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Bengals
guys that just go out there and just play
and the
football. Yeah,
yeah
they ain't gonna nitpick on them. Just gonna do
and the
opposite
Beng
improve.
and I don't know what Mike Brown did to build a defense, but do the Bengals look good. Wow.
You know what
Woo!
scares
What
you?
they did to
You know
Lamar
what?
Jackson on Sunday,
Yeah, they tore their ass up.
yeah. They
You know
walked in
what
there and
scares
blew
me?
him out of the water, bro.
You
Didn't
know the
see that
Browns.
coming.
Let's talk about the Browns for a little bit. You know what worries me
No.
about the Browns?
Why? You gonna skip over the Bengals that went down there? Hold up. We can't skip over the Bengals
No, I'm
because
not
a
skipping
week
over the
ago,
Bengals.
2 weeks ago, hold up. 2 weeks ago, Baltimore slapped the taste out of the mouth of Justin Herbert. The Bengals come in here the next week and slap the taste out of motherfucking me Lamar Jackson. And we talking about the Browns?
No, I'm not
that is true.
disrespecting the Browns. I'm
But
not.
that is true, though.
They're
I
a
mean,
good team,
man,
but
so Tony, you just skip over the Bengals.
Yeah, you just skipping over the Bengals. Like, I
Yo,
mean,
you can't make this up. What
You
about the
can't make
Browns you
Tony.
want to talk about, Tony? I'm asking.
I know
yeah,
why Tony wants to talk about the Browns.
I know,
Uh,
but why? For
I'm gonna
what?
tell
They
you why
like
in
the
a second.
Knicks.
Jimmy Haslam, over the weekend, again sending a message to Kevin Stefanski that um he wants Case Keenum to play the rest of the season, and
Jesus Christ.
this is going to be interesting because I think I know why Jimmy wants this. Because at least with his own eyes, he saw Keith Keenum play in the NFC title game.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't
and
really want to pay
that's what
Baker.
we're that. Uh, Jimmy's gonna fire the GM. I know he's gonna
No,
fire
he's
that
not doing.
GM.
He is not firing the little black boy because he did his job and got him a plethora of talent. This one's on the coach.
No, but you know Jimmy might do that. He
No,
would be
it's
stupid
on the
enough to do
coach,
that.
baby. That's why he told him, I want Case Keenum the rest of the year.
No, you understand why I'm saying that, Mace. Knowing Jimmy Haslam, even though this guy drafted the talent, the guy you're talking about, he might fire the GM too. Knowing knowing how stupid.
Why would he fire a guy who's giving him a plethora of talent?
I don't know. This is Jimmy
He
Haslam we're
doesn't
talking about.
coach. He doesn't coach.
No, you understand what I'm
I
saying?
know
This
what you're
is Jimmy
saying.
Haslam
No,
we're
it's going to be
talking
the head
about.
coach who's going to go. He knows he's on the clock now.
Right.
Yeah, he's on the clock, but
He's on the
you know what?
clock.
You know what I'm talking. You see the perspective. I'm
I'm telling you, if Jimmy fires that black boy, you will get one of the greatest meltdowns by me when that happens.
Yeah, Deepa Desta is the one that rebuilt that franchise. To
Yeah,
be
he sure
honest,
has. Him and the little black boy can't do it.
yeah,
Sorry,
that's
he's
what's
not going. He's going to be the head coach.
This is Jimmy we're talking about. You know,
He
he
is
makes
going to be the head coach.
Right. And it's not hard, Tony. It's not hard. It's not hard.
it's
No,
not
it's
hard,
not.
but this
What's
is
up,
Jimmy we're
James?
talking about.
It's not hard, Tony.
He
You
makes
know, I
stupid
saw
You're
you,
trying
decisions.
to
James,
over-rationalize.
and
That's
you
how
can't
it
lie
is.
about it. James, I saw you on Saturday in Jerome Whiteside's room. You were all killing me, and I was laughing it off, bro. Those women are crazy in there. I just laughed it off, bro. I saw you in there.
But
Everybody was killing me in there.
yeah, and
But yeah,
to me, this is why I'm saying, to be honest, I agree that the Dolphins are going to fire Greer. I don't see him firing the rest of that front office because they just came in. You can't fire those other two guys because I blame Greer for all the messed up draft picks. To be honest, I see us bringing the guy who's not working, who used to working right now, who used to work him or Lewis Riddick, the Alonzo Highsmith, the guy who used to work for the Packers. You know what I'm talking about, Mace?
yeah.
Those are the two guys that I can see us bringing in. Lewis Riddick, who you said he's been wanting that Dolphins job for a while. because did he grow up a Dolphins fan? Did Riddick grow up a Dolphins fan or something? Is that
No,
why he
but
wants that
he
job so bad?
believes, Louis Riddick believes that's the team that he can fix. He's been saying that for the last 4 or 5 years. He kills the Dolphins. That's stupid.
Are you surprised with how
mean,
far behind this guy
you
Mark
believe-
McCarthy is with the like in terms of offense? Are you surprised the Cowboys are doing this well, Mace? In terms of
No, because I always said if they get the defense together, watch out. They got the defense together. And me, Ites, he was praising Trayvon Diggs this morning. That kid's a monster. I want to get back to the Bengals. That's right, it's Team China in here. And if nobody likes it, if nobody likes Team China, that's their problem. In this room, it's always Team China. Ready to set the records. It's always Team Simone. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah. Mate. Someone say. Listen to me. I seen it. Yeah.
Simone, you listening at work? I love you, baby.
Simone. You know I'm your brother.
Oh yeah, it's always Team Simone in here, bro. You better believe it.
Look now. You said something about Simone now.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Don't you dare, bro.
I wear 14. I'll put your ass. Simone, you don't say that. No, you don't.
Yeah, you leave Simone alone. So the Team
You leave
Simone's
Simone
first in here.
alone.
She's always number one in here, bro.
That's right.
Even
Don't
though
be
those
slow
women
now.
hate me.
That's word out. Let me tell you something. You told Simone, you gonna see the other side, man. You ain't gonna. We all know now.
It's always Team Mahogany in here. It's Team Sheila E in here. It's Team That's C in here. Paula X. James Brown. Who's China? If you saw her, you'll be very, very pleased. Anyway, it's Team Sheila E in here. It's Team Beach in here. That's my brother up here. That's his little friendship. Tell you ever see Beach in that purple cut spandex, bro? You be a believer too, right, Grinder?
That's my sis. She's my sis. Shout out to Sister Beach.
Yeah, shout out to the Beach, bro. It's Team. I'll do it because I got class. Even though they hate me right now, it's TMHC ladies in here. Especially the beautiful Let's See and Casimira, even though she hates me right now. I tell you, Casimira is one fine looking babe. Oh, goddamn. I know when I first saw her avatar, I had to take a triple take. I'm like, God damn. All those TMHC ladies are gorgeous. All of them. Mother Earth, all these ladies are absolutely exo. She's good woman. They all look good. A shout out to them. It's always team them in here, even though they hate my guts. That's right. Salute to the TMHC ladies. They get my applause even though they hate me. I see Celeste is down with them too. Good for Celeste.
Oh yeah, you know Celeste is gonna be with him. Shit.
I didn't know she was that until the other day when she basically freezed me out like the rest of them did. Paul is cracking up about that.
Oh, she finally out. She ain't went over there with Jude no more.
Oh no, man.
Rude him.
Oh no. I think she's still with Rudem, bro. That's the Houston crew. I call them that.
No, okay. Yeah,
that's H-Town crew. That group. Yeah, I leave Rudemp alone.
Okay.
There's some guys I leave alone, and I just like me and him that we have that mutual respect among each other. I don't even talk about him. It's not because he's the type of guy that Rudemp.
No, I don't bother him.
But you fuck with him, and he finds out, he's coming for you. and you don't want that. You saw what the Beach did to me a couple weeks ago. She stopped my whole show. She hijacked my show. She said, "Mace, I am not
Yeah.
leaving. And if I find out you was
Oh yeah, I
talking about
remember
me, I'm
that. Yeah,
sending my
that was
goons in
third
here."
board.
Yeah. I mean, and ever since then,
Yeah,
she's
I was up
been,
there. I was in the panel when that happened.
yeah, she was blowing kisses at me ever since she knew I wasn't talking about her. I said, Grinder,
Nah.
tell your girl, yo, to calm down with me.
Mm.
Yeah, but
No.
this room is always Team Simone. Don't you ever forget that.
Yes, sir. She is.
On love.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, you behave yourself. You lay in right now. Behave yourself. When it comes to Simone, be quiet. Be quiet now. You're talking too much. All right.
Rhonda ain't trying to hear none of that.
I ain't
No,
trying to
it's
none of
me
that.
who don't want to hear none of that. He's right.
Ain't none of that. Simone, me and Simone, all right. Make sure you look out for Grant. Make sure I look out for me. That's all.
Oh yeah, she's pure, she's pure class, and I
Oh yeah,
know
oh yeah, oh
Prince
yeah,
would
oh
love
yeah.
this
I'm
about
telling
her.
you, she very easy on the eyes too.
That's right. She is my
Very
doubt.
easy.
Oh,
She is
okay.
my personal
Yeah, you
Dallas
know.
Cowboy cheerleader, and I know she
No
is.
simping or nothing.
No, she is. She
Yo,
is
she go around.
excellent.
Let me tell you, she go around this space, man. Them brothers will lose their minds, man.
And she right now
Majority
is
of
in
them, I said.
ecstasy that her Cowboys is 5-1. Can't shut her up. I don't blame her. I let her ramble
Yeah,
on.
I let the Cowboy fans talk.
Oh yeah, and
I
they're
ain't got to
talking.
say much.
Fucking Lord
I'm just
Nation.
gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna
What
watch.
Lord Nation? What's this show number 5 today? This early.
I'm ready for the shoe to drop.
Every time you look up, Lord Nation gets going live.
I just hope it don't happen.
God damn. And you know the sad thing? You can't blame Lord Nation because when Dallas is good, their fans are coming. They're coming. They are coming. But the difference between Cowboy fan and let's say the Dolphin fandom is the Dolphin fandom are delusional. But folks, you're gonna see one of the biggest drive-bys if they get Watson. There are a couple of rooms I'm going to fucking rocket launches in there. Oh yeah. Those motherfuckers don't like me because they know I tell the truth and they can't stand the truth. This team is a piece of shit. That's what they are. Let's go, Manzano. Unmute yourself. Let's go. Tony. All right, Tony's on mute. He unmutes himself. We'll do Dolphins with him. Well, that was a great, 6 hours flew this morning, Grind. I wish you was up here for a little while. Because I had a dead period for a while, too. I had 2 hours of just me talking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, open show. Yeah, I did the NBA. I did everybody. Yeah. World Series later tonight. The night show, I'll do the World Series up here. I'll come on just in time when they're introducing the players. I'm going to go with Houston in 7 to seal their legacy. But if the Braves do win, I said this a year ago, I'm saying it now. If they win this, you are seeing a new dynasty in Major League Baseball. Because the Braves, like the Dodgers, they did it right. They built through the farm system. The Dodgers, to me, are done. And I know people think I'm crazy. They have 5 superstars that have to resign, and they can't do it. You got a choice between Kershaw and Scherzer. You got Bellinger. You got our boy, Corey Seager. Who are you going to sign?
Right.
You got the closer. Who are you going to sign?
Right.
I mean, we all know Magic and the boys got more money than the Lord, but baseball got their limits. Aaron Judge on the block, because the Yankees don't want to pay him, and Stanton. I keep telling people, Yankees don't do what they used to anymore. They're more marketing their brand around the galaxy, And the reason why the Yankees are taking this approach is no one can touch them except the Montreal Canadiens when it comes to world championships. And like I said before, I wish Manzano was back to hear this. He loves when he hears this. I promise you, folks, the two weasels, Lon Prost and Randy Levine, was watching that Montreal Canadian Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup series very closely because they know that the media up here in the Northeast, they hate the Yankees. And if Montreal won a cup, they would have blew it up here in the Northeast like you never heard it before.
Yeah.
The Habs are back, Montreal. Oh, and the Yankees hate when they hear about Montreal. They hate it. Their fans hate it. Steinbrenner hates it. George used to drive George crazy when he was alive.
No, it did. Steinbrenner don't want to hear nothing for no Yankees. Shit.
And Montreal had a big lead on the Yankees for a long time until the Derek Jeter group came,
Yep.
Ernie
Yeah.
Williams. Now the Yankees up by 3 over them, 27-24. And trust me, Montreal. It's like I tell people, their fan base is a little delusional, but their fan base has a lot of fun. I used to see them all the time at Penn Station, and I say, "Who you playing tonight?" They waiting for the train to go out to the Nassau Coliseum where the Islanders play. They're going to play the Islanders. Everybody's happy. Guys got their girlfriends with them. They're all wearing Canadian sweaters. A party. That's the way a fan base should be. They're not scared of anybody. They hate the Yankees like the Yankees fans hate them. And if they would have won last year, oh boy. Right, Grinder?
Goddamn Yankees, boy.
Grinder hates the Yankees, so he's a big Met fan. So anytime the Yankees flop, we all get a kick out.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
guys, they
Mets,
will get that
man.
fire
That's the World
sale.
Series for the Mets.
Well, the Mets are a little different, and the Mets look like with all that money, they look like they're going backwards. That's why Grinder calls them the
And,
Fred Wilpon Mets. He used to be the owner.
you know what they say about a fool and his money.
You know, I would say something about that. That means you never have nothing. That's what it means to me. You're broke. You hold on to your last penny. You don't know how to split that penny. You don't know how to use it. Doggone war punch. Don't go have me
Nah, you
start
don't
with
hold
that.
They're
out
gone,
now.
but they're gone though. You got cats. They're
They got
gone.
the mindset. You could have met. You let a Latin. No, I ain't mean to sound. No, I'm not saying. I'm being.
You're
You
telling
let
the
you
truth,
let
bro.
you let
Just
a
say it.
Latin community call the shots.
Yep, they
Y'all
sure do.
losing. Y'all losing, and then you got to put say the they got the nerve to stick your nose at them.
Yeah, they sure do. The Spanish players, Latin players on the team, giving the fans the thumbs down. Lindor and
Yeah,
my man used to be on the Cubs. Yeah, he's right. They did.
they did. Even they was
Right for
winning,
the
still getting
world
a
to
thumbs
see.
down. Wait.
And it's amazing about the Mets. They had that. They ran away with that division, and then once the Yankees got Gallo and Rizzo, yep, typical Yankee fandom. The Yankees took off. The Mets fell apart. It's amazing.
And they could have got those points. Man, I was okay. I was bye. Nice knowing you ain't getting the job done. But they didn't pull. The Mets did not pull the trigger. Y'all need pitching.
So does the Yankees. Sadly,
Yeah.
isn't that fascinating?
Right.
Even the Yankees.
Right.
Interesting. That's why the Yankees don't go nowhere. They got no pitching. Now they're thinking about trading Garrett Cole. Get that $300 million out of their belt.
We'll trade
That's
for
the
some
problem with the
pitching.
Yankees. They overthink the room. Go ahead, Prince. Go ahead, Prince. There we go. I'm looking at the free agent list. God damn. This is going to be a good class of free agents available. Correa is available, only 27. Seager is available, he's 27. These are the shortstops. Chris Bryant's available, he's 30. Max Scherzer is available, Jesus Christ. Trevor Story, wow. Marcus Simeon, again, almost hit 50 home runs this year. Robbie Ray. This is a great free agent crop. If you got money like the Mets, you can put your whole team. They got pitchers available, Grinder. There's no excuse.
Right.
Fucking Freddie Freeman's available. Wow.
I grab
Wow.
them up. I'm telling you. Right. Let me tell you. Right now, I'm making some calls. I'm not waiting.
Yeah.
But see, this is the dumb thing about it. They still ain't signed. They still ain't signed nobody who's gonna head up baseball operations.
Carlos
It's
Rodon's
typical
available.
Met.
Go ahead, Grinder or Manzano. Whoever wants to talk, go ahead.
Yeah, for me, I agree with you. The owner seems like he's hesitating on hiring someone. What is that? Hire someone for baseball operations, man.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Who's a more
Why,
incompetent
what he
owner?
looking for?
Who?
What he want?
If they were to get Epstein the money, could have had him. But he walked. And there's something went wrong on that one.
Would you be okay with
But
hiring someone from the
Epstein
Yankee
don't
front
want
office?
100% control. He ain't gonna answer the shit.
Would you want to steal
Epstein,
someone
I
from the Yankee front
thought
office?
Epstein was supposed to be going. Oh, I forgot the Yankees started winning. Okay, my bad.
That's right. But they got Cashman safe. They're still thinking about Aaron Boone. Cashman's safe.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Yankees got a
saying
good farm
No, they
system.
talking about getting Aaron Boone out of there.
Yeah. Yankees got a good farm system.
they
They
don't
don't
put
have a
Aaron
great
Boone
farm
where.
system. The
no.
Dodgers
Uh,
and
uh,
Braves have great farm
Joe,
systems.
where's
The Marlins
Girardi?
have
What's
a
his
good
name?
farm system
Joe,
too.
who used to coach the Yankees.
Giraldi, he's in Philly.
Girardi.
Oh, okay.
And, and
Yeah, yeah,
again,
Philly.
give Yankee fans credit. They didn't like him, but they wasn't happy that he lost his job. He's gonna be a Panther, huh? And you keep saying that, PBH. And
What are you
Ball
talking
has been
about,
saying
man?
that. Yeah.
How about how would Yankee? Let's say they fire Boone. How would Yankees fans have a parade in the streets if they hire Don Mattingly? Mace?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. Where is he at?
Yeah, and you know what's gonna happen too, Tony? No joke.
What?
Let's say he gets off to a 15-30 start. You wanna know what the Yankee fans are gonna say?
Give him a
Especially
chance.
guys, me and Griner age, you know what they're gonna say?
Mhm.
You know, Donnie Baseball don't have nothing to do with this. It's that damn Cashman.
I'm
Donnie
laughing.
Baseball.
I'm laughing because I know it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
they've
Donnie
been
mean,
trying to get
Baseball was dealt a bad hand.
Yeah, I've been knowing that a long time. That the Yankee fans been working Cashman out for a long time.
There you go. How you burn on fire, Donnie Baseball?
Hell no.
If you know what's good for you.
Hey, Grinder, would you be okay with hiring the two guys that me and Mace were laughing about, Randy Levine or the other guy as a Mets as your new GM?
You,
Nah,
dude.
he want Epstein up there, man. That's what he want. He want Epstein.
By the way, the two other guys, they're yes men. They're flunkies.
they company men. We don't need company men.
Levine
God
and
damn it, you should have goddamn Epstein with. Then I would have got me a bottles. Let's go, because Epstein know what he's doing. But no, they want company men. You want people.
Epstein, Epstein breaks curses, baby. The Bambino, the GOAT. Yeah, he want Epstein.
How about
Yeah,
Thad Levine? How
shit.
about Thad Levine?
Right, Kurt. That's right. Bring the Kurt on in, man. Right.
Randy Levine, he's a
No,
stooge.
Thad, the
He's
guy who
yes
used to work for
men.
the
Yeah.
Cubs. Thad Levine.
I don't know Tad Levine. What team he comes from?
No, he was in the front office with he came from the same Boston front office when they won the championship. He was under Theo Epstein.
No, that's not gonna make Met fans happy. No, they don't know him. Now, if they would got Kim Ng, the Met fans will live with that. She has a 30-year track record.
And
She
she's
paid
building
her
a good team
dues.
down in Miami with all the pitching.
And they're gonna spend money this year down in Miami.
I'm already.
Derek Jeter still down there running.
Oh yeah, hey, he got the pitching. That's all that matters. Toya in the building. What's up, girl? She says hello to everybody.
I'm already predicting the Marlins get. Did the Mets sign Javi Baez? Because I know he's with the Mets now. Did they sign him to a contract in extension?
No, they're not going to.
I see the Marlins signing both Javi Baez and Carlos Correa.
If they have the money to do it, remember Correa just turned 27. That's
Oh,
going to cost a
Javi Baez.
lot of money. I'd rather just sign Correa.
Right.
Or like you said, I don't. Do the Braves have enough money to sign Dansby Swanson?
They do. I think the Braves going to wait and see what happens these next 10 days. If they are
I can
world
see the Marlins
champions
going
in the
after a
next 10
younger
days,
shortstop like Dansby.
if they're champions in the next 10 days, remember, they got a decision between him and Freddie Freeman.
I think they go with Freddie, to be honest.
That's why I thought.
Yeah.
Yes. Even though I said this about Dansby Swanson before, type of player that gets better and better each year. Now, if you want a clutch player, Chris Taylor is available. Well, the Dodgers got a lot of free agents at the wrong time. They really do. Dodgers got too many free agents at the wrong time. You can't sign them all.
And I think they're going to choose Seager. Honestly, I think they re-sign Seager, Mish.
I don't think so, because pitching wins. They know that. I think they'll sign one of the two between Kershaw and Scherzer. The other one they'll let go. Or they'll sign both of them. I'll say this. If Kenley Jansen is let go, if I'm a team and I need a closer, I'll sign him right away.
Yep.
It'll be a good winter meetings. I'm going to cover the winter meetings, guys, so I'm sorry about that. So after the football games, that's Sunday. That should be December. That should be the week of December, because they start on Sunday. December the 5th. Yeah, December the 5th to the 9th is the winter meetings. Every day I'm doing the winter meeting. I'll be doing the winter meetings, folks. I'll be up at 7 a.m. I'll be just like today. I'll be on at 7:05, and you'll get nothing but winter meetings. You know how I love my baseball, Manzano. You get up there early, you could join me, and we could do it.
Yeah, and for me, when it comes to the Dodgers,
yeah,
I think they can actually let both Scherzer and Kershaw go, because they have a deep farm
really
system
want to
in
do
terms
that?
of pitching.
You really want to do that?
No, they have the depth. They have the depth in pitching.
I'd rather go with two proven championship pitchers than
relying on rookies.
That's right. Because, see, the Dodgers are here to win big. Remember, they only got one. They don't got 5. They don't got 4. They don't got 3. They only have one. And they know you have a good day too, my love. That is to Toya. I was going to say, Dodgers got one. If the Braves wins this World Series, Manzano, they're gonna make a run. It's like the White Sox. Next year, the White Sox are gonna be better. There'll be no Correa on Houston next year. White Sox are gonna be better.
And honestly, I see. For me, I can't believe I see Seager going to the Yankees. The Yankees signing Seager.
No, I could see Seager. I could see Seager going to play with his brother in Seattle. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, Kyle and Corey
Yeah,
playing
I
Seattle.
could see that. And I'll tell you one thing: it'll be the best left side of the infield in the American League. The two Seager brothers. That would be so cool, bro. I could see him playing with his brother in Seattle.
Oh, so you don't see him going to a big market team like?
No, Mets got Lindor. Yankees, Seager's not that type of player.
They would go after
I know
Correa.
you seem surprised. You know who the Yankees will go after?
Carlos.
Yeah, they'll go after Correa because he's 27 years old. And he has championship experience. He's clutch. That's the type of guys Yankees like.
Or Javi Baez.
No, they won't touch him. Yeah, Baez, yeah, he had the big year in the World Series in 2016. Yeah. Hey, Grinder,
Yes, sir.
you got Serger and Kershaw available, bro. Make it happen. Tell Cats to make it happen, bro. There you go. Let Syndergaard go. He gets hurt too much. There they go.
Right.
Go get both.
Oh my!
You got the money. Go get both.
You get both now.
Me and Mace
No
were
excuse.
talking about the name that you don't want to bring up to Grinder is Manaya. That's the one name you don't. Bring
No,
up.
no.
Because I tell you, the Angels got plenty of money again.
Yeah.
Now that this guy's contract is off the books. The Angels got money. They would love to stick it to the Dodgers to go get Kershaw, bro. On Max Scherzer. And
You
I
actually
don't think
see
Manzano
the
knows this. Their number one priority, Manzano, the Angels,
pitching.
Correa.
Correa.
Because that stupid owner likes Latino superstars.
I'm sure. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that what's his name, Mike Trout has lasted that long with how the owner prefers Latino players. To be honest,
Because he's Latino, that's why.
Trout is Latino.
No, the owner.
No, what I'm saying, I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't traded Trout, being that he's not a Latino player.
Because
is what I'm saying.
those fans would burn down the stadium. They need to see one of their own be a star. They got it in trouble. But I said this about California this morning to open up the show. I said, California, when you look at them right now, I was talking about this morning with the Lakers and the Dodgers. Southern California is a different animal when it comes to their sports teams. They like to see their young players blossom. They just do.
Yeah.
Kobe blossomed. They fell in love with him. L.A. Kings with
Corey
I
Bellinger.
forgot what's my defenseman name again? Number 8 for the Kings, and I should know his
Drew
name.
Doughty.
Yeah, Drew Doughty, and their captain, and Kopitar. That's what Southern California sports fans like. They like to see their young players. Angel fans right now are excited that their young prospects they touted is coming of age right in front of them. That's what teams want to see. Angels went from an older team to a young team now. And they can go out
You know what hurts my Marlins? They're re-signing this crappy shortstop. They're signing him to an extension, Miguel Rojas. I don't get that. Why are you signing him? He's veteran leadership, but he's a hindrance to our offense. Do you agree, Mitch?
Of course he is.
He's a defensive shortstop like Omar Vizquel and all these guys. Like Omar wasn't really an offensive player.
He turned himself into an offensive player. In his later years with the Indians, he was hitting $290 a year, bro. He should.
But early on,
if he didn't beat his wife, and I'm not being funny. If he didn't beat his wife, he would have been in the Hall of Fame already.
Omar?
Yeah, he would probably made it 2 years ago because he was gaining steam. And once he did that and that came out, he just fell off the face of it because baseball don't like that shit, man.
Omar Vasquez.
Yeah, Vizquel, yeah. They don't like that in baseball, bro.
That's a no-no.
That's a no-no.
Nah, you don't put your hand on the women.
You
Yeah,
know, put a hand on a woman. That's you don't get nothing
he would have got it in 2018,
Yeah.
but he did that.
Has Larry Walker got in the Hall of Fame yet?
Got in this past year with Derek Jeter.
Yep.
It took this long for this guy to get. That's what made me. Larry Walker was a great player. It's just I guess they
Tony.
overlooked it.
You have to wait your turn, and because Bonds and this guy are not going to make it, and no one's going to support them, because the old guard beat writers are still doing it, and you're going to make Hall of Famers angry, and those Hall of Famers ain't going to give you no access. And
So
last I
20
checked, I look at these players right now, they cannot touch most of the guys of the Hall of Fame, bro. They're going to say, you know what? Can we at least put Pete in?
Yeah, I
Allow
think
those
Pete
guys
trying
go.
to get in now.
Yeah.
until 2035 with the veteran.
Yeah.
And who
Bonds,
knows
No.
about
20,
him?
Bonds and this guy is 2037, him and Clemens.
I'm gonna say this. I don't want to be morbid. I think guys like Costas
Baseball raw.
need
boy.
to die
They kick you to
out.
the curb.
They need to die out. Bobby Costas needs to die. To be honest.
Don't say that. What's
I know
wrong
I'm
with
cool,
you?
but I don't want him to die. Ah, come on.
No,
I
no.
love
I'm
Bob.
saying
He's
like
funny. I mean, the other day, because the Dodgers were going to lose, he started talking about the grass.
oh Jesus.
I mean, guys like me care about that.
Bob Costas is like your old grandfather that doesn't want you anywhere near him.
Yeah.
He's like
That's Bob. Oh, shit.
Bob needs to shut up. Bob needs to shut up. Honestly,
I agree. Bob is ridiculous, man.
that's why I'm saying that's why I said last night he's turning into. To me, he's turning into a guy like how Cosell was like that too. Cosell started attacking
Bob
people.
was going to cry on the air Sunday night when he said goodbye to Rollins. Who else was up there? Pedro and Curtis Granderson. He was going to cry on the air because he knew he wasn't going to see them no more. And that he loves the baseball. He just lives and dies for the goddamn baseball.
What would Bob do if he retired? Honestly,
Bob?
yeah.
Well, MLB loves him, and when something happens, he's the first guy to pick up the phone and call and let him ramble on for about an hour. Chris Russo adores him. The Chris Russo, Bob Costas can do it all.
He gonna keep a job now.
Yeah, Bob Costas ain't going nowhere.
He gonna keep a job now. Come on.
Bob Costas ain't gonna say no dumb shit. He ain't gonna say no crazy dumb shit. He ain't gonna pull no Gruden and no shit like that out there.
NBC did him bad, man. They did him dirty, bro.
NBC be
did
still bringing
Costas
him
dirty,
around
bro.
to do correspondence and consulting
Yeah.
work.
They tried to blackball him.
For me, the guy I like now, the announcer I like now is John Smoltz. John is a good.
Yeah, John is good. Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
He's very, very good. Yeah. Yeah. You know
they
who
work
else is
for
good?
TBS.
You know who else is a good analyst too? that
His
people don't-
partner at MLB Network. I forgot. the
Yeah,
guy's name.
yeah. Jim Cott is tremendous.
No, I'm talking about Ron Valley.
Oh, Ron
You know-
Darling?
Yeah, Ron Darling.
Darling is very good, yes. I love BA. Brian Anderson. He's a good dude too. BA, he's a good dude. He's
I'm
out
telling
in
you,
Ron
Ron
Anderson.
Down, I'm telling baby slim around Ron Down know what he's doing, man.
Yeah, Ron is terrific. I mean, the
Yeah,
Mets
Isn't he the
broadcasters,
play-by-play guy for the Mets?
Gary Cohn.
Oh no, I thought he was the analyst for the Mets before.
Yeah. It's Ron Doyle, Keith Fernandez, and Gary Cohn. On the radio is my boy Howie Rose,
Howie.
and Howie's a Met homer.
Howie's one of these Mets fans. Like they
Yeah,
can
he
do
is.
no wrong.
When he got married, he had the Mets old organist Jane Payson, God bless her soul. She was the organist at the wedding, and they did the old Shea Stadium tunes.
Oh,
That grinder.
Yeah.
Crazy.
oh Jesus!
Really? Serious?
You can't make this shit up with Howie Rose, man. Can't make
Oh,
it
you
up.
can't,
Oh,
man.
he's funny, bro. What I love about Howie is he's one of us, man. He is funny. He is
And the
real
guy
funny.
I thought was a lot so funny is the guy who he used to hang around with Johnny Carson. He was an announcer that did interviews with Johnny all the time. You know what I'm talking about?
Ed
Hey,
McMahon.
man.
No, not Ed. He's a baseball announcer. The guy who used to do Brewers
Bob
games.
Euchre.
Euchre.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Belvedere. You like Euchre. The Euchre. You like him.
He
right?
was hilarious.
That's right, folks. I got my best seats up in the front row. The seats are up in the nosebleeds.
Bob Euchre, dog. Mr. Belvedere.
Did you guys like as an announcer, did you guys like the guy who Vin Scully?
You Don Drysdale?
No, Vin Scully.
Yeah, of course we liked him. It was sad that he decided 30 years ago not to do games anymore with anybody in the booth. And he did the games by himself.
Who was his partner before
Don
that happened?
Drysdale, and he died of a heart attack in Montreal 30 years ago.
Oh, that's why he
Oh,
never
so-
done with nobody else because of that.
Yeah. And you know the
Because I think him and
Dodgers.
Don were close
You
friends,
know
right?
you know the Dodgers until the year 2001. None of their games none of their home games was shown in Los Angeles. True story.
What?
Once Fox Network bought the Dodgers, they said, "Hey, we're showing our games every day from now on at Dodger Stadium."
Yeah, and I think me and Mick were talking about this, that the fan base, the fan base that was loyal to them was all the Mexican fans, right?
Yeah,
All
that's
the-
where it is. East LA is
all the-
Dodger Stadium. My Vida Loca. That's the female gangs. Mexican ladies, beautiful women, by the way. They run the east side of LA. Yeah, East LA. Yeah.
Yeah, all the rich fans left once the Dodgers were bad. They
Yeah,
weren't
when they
loyal
went to
fans.
Fox. Yeah. True. That's facts. Mexican
I think
fans
that's
stuck
what
with the
eventually
team.
that's what's going to happen with the Lakers. I can't believe I'm saying this.
And that will never happen to the Lakers, bro.
No.
That will never happen with the Lakers, bro.
You don't think that?
Manzano, do you know the Lakers went a 10-year drought between 2011 and 2010
2010.
to 2020 without making the playoffs? You do know that, right? The fans were still there. There wasn't an empty seat at Staples Center. I was talking
I can't believe
earlier.
I'm saying this. I think Dak is going to die in his seat. Jack Nicholas.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die. Jack Nicholson's gonna die in his seat. I do believe that. I was gonna say Sunday night. If you saw the game, I saw the last 5 minutes. Like I said to start this show off this morning, the Lakers fan base treated this game like they were down 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, they
The
got to
place
calm
was
down.
roaring.
Yeah.
The fans were there. Standing room fans are standing, nervous when John Morant was fouled with 1.9 seconds left. Well, he missed that free throw, and Westbrook got the rebound. That place erupted like there was just Laker fans was just so joyous Sunday night that they got a win. You know what that tells me, bro?
They got the
They love
Spurs
their
tonight.
Lakers out there. I keep telling you people this. They love the
Nope.
Lakers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do.
I
Lakers
have some
fan.
breaking news from my teammates.
Go ahead.
Scotty Bowman just got fired.
Scotty who?
Scotty Bowman, the GM for the Blackhawks, just got fired.
Scott Bowman got fired? Wow.
Yep. And they're saying the next GM there is going to be either Quinville or I forgot the other guy. They said
You
Quinville
think
or
Quinville will leave a great situation at 4-0?
Well,
5-0
he's
if they
not.
won last night? You really think that he will drop that?
no, I don't think so. But that's what the press is projecting that he might
I
be
don't
the
think I
next
don't
GM.
think let me get my headphones. I don't see coach doing that. Because the Panthers are 5-0. I don't see him doing that.
Yeah, I agree with you, but this is a sports media saying this that he actually might leave Florida even though he's doing well to be the GM in Chicago.
That will be a tremendous blow to the Panthers franchise.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh
And I
my
don't think
God,
he
that
has a
would be a
replacement. Like I
death
don't think
blow.
he has someone. He doesn't. Quinville doesn't seem like the guy to train someone to replace him. Do you agree?
Yes, I would agree with that. Everybody's
That
excited
would
about the
suck.
postseason.
Honestly, I see. The Bulls are doing good at. Honestly, the Bulls are doing good, but I think they're going to come back down to earth maybe in the middle of the season. To be honest.
Are you talking about Chicago Bulls?
Yeah, the Bulls.
Off to a
Oh,
4-0 start.
yes. They're going to.
Mellow ball. I mean,
They might can finish at a high as a fourth seed. They'd be a fourth seed in the East.
Lonzo. I agree with that. Lonzo Ball, folks. Amazing.
He's
Lionel
finally starting to
Messi and
develop a.
Ronaldinho have reunited in Paris. I haven't seen Ronaldinho in years.
Oh, Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yeah, him and Messi were together in Paris, hugging each other.
Yeah, yeah, and for me, honestly, I like the Bulls, but I don't. Jimmy, for some odd reason, Jimmy doesn't care about the basketball team that much anymore. Like he's paying he's paying attention more towards the Browns now. He's not focusing on the.
Jimmy Haslam don't own the Bulls.
No, that's Ron's store.
That's Jerry Reinsdorf.
Oh, I
He owns the Chicago White Sox too.
Yeah.
And
oh
believe it or not, he likes the White Sox more than he does the Bulls.
no, that's what I meant to say. Reinsdorf, Jerry Reinsdorf doesn't really care about the Bulls, so I don't think he. I think he might end up selling the Bulls to someone else. To be honest.
He'll never do that. That's a man who loves money.
Even if he gets a lot of money for the Bulls.
He loves his money. He loves the ego. These guys buy teams for ego purposes, toys
As
purposes.
prestige.
That's backfire. I can't believe I'm saying it. That's backfire on Stephen Ross now.
Yeah, Stephen Ross over there picking bullshit quarterbacks. The tour ain't looking too good.
Better believe it. And I'm loving every minute of it.
Again, I've been
Now you
saying
got the
I didn't
Carolina
want Tua.
Panthers
I
trying to steal
didn't
your
want Tua
quarterback,
at
man.
all.
And the
I'm
Carolina
a fan
Panthers
of
trying
the
to
team.
steal Watson.
Yeah, it's Watson to me.
Yeah. He said, no, he ain't going to no Philadelphia.
It's Carolina or Miami.
Right.
Do you think I want your honest opinion on this, Pierre?
I
May
got
said he would actually
Manzano's.
waive his no trade clause for Carolina. Do you actually believe that, or because of the owner?
He's from
He's from Georgia.
right. He's from Georgia. He's not far from Atlanta. Another thing is the coaching staff is they got talent over there. You know, they got some wide receivers, they got some tight ends, they got a decent offensive line. So it's just Sam Donald. So it's not a bad place for him to go.
And he's not far from Clemson either. He's like, I think Charlotte's only like 2 hours away from Clemson, Mace.
Yep. Less than that, I think. 90 minutes. Yeah, about 2 hours to be exact. Yep, 2 hours.
Is Charlotte and Georgia not that far? Is Charlotte and Atlanta not that far from each other either?
No,
No, they're right down the street, man. You jump on
especially
85, you right down there.
especially late at night. It's like here. It's like me going down to Philly. Atlanta
Yep.
will be Philly, and I'll be Charlotte. It's like late at night, like around 11 o'clock at night. I can get to Philly if I leave my house at 11. I'm in Philly before around a quarter after midnight,
It's like 2.5 hours.
and that's with traffic.
Mm.
But like late at night, I get to Philly in like an hour 15 minutes, and vice versa if
Yeah.
they come up here. That's what Iverson used to do. He used to come up and hang out at Jimmy's Cafe here in the Bronx. All you had to do was go up and get off at I-95. The club was right there.
Yeah, and for me, I think
Latin players love that place, boy, because Jimmy was Puerto Rican, bro. He had all the Texas Rangers there back in the day. Pudge, Pudge,
Pudge,
Palmero.
Juan Rodriguez, Robert
Yeah,
Sierra, and all of them.
yeah. Sierra was always there. Ivan, what's his face? Juan Gonzalez. They made that a hangout whenever they played the Yankees. All those fine Latino women hanging out there waiting for the Latin players to come.
so. So Charlotte is closer to Atlanta than Miami.
Oh,
Correct?
much closer. Not even close.
Most close.
Okay.
Not even close. Atlanta, like I just described to you, it's like me going to Philly at night, late at night, after 10 o'clock at
Miami
night. I'll
is
get to
far as
Philly.
hell. It's 400 miles. It's 400 miles.
It's 400 miles from Charlotte to Atlanta.
You got that?
New York, Philly to New York. It's
Charlotte.
yeah, Philly, New York to Philly. It's like it's 90. It's like 86 miles, bro, and I'm in Philly. That's
How
why.
far are you from DC, Mace? If you wanted to
Oh,
drive,
DC's way down, man. DJ Cuda Country. If I go, let's say I go at 9:30 at night, I'll get to DC about 1 in the morning.
so about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, maybe.
Yeah, that's with no traffic. With traffic, I'll get there like ooh. If I go during the day, if I left my house at 8 in the morning, I'll probably get to DC like around 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon.
I know you're pretty close to like where the Devils play in
Newark,
Newark. Newark. How far
I'll
are you?
get there. I'll get there in 20 minutes to Newark.
How
Not a
far are you from
problem.
like Tom's River and all that?
Oh, that's way down south. That's near Philly, bro. That Tom's River is the Jersey Shore. Mike Trout, where he comes from, that's the Medlin. That's the Jersey Shore.
Oh, okay.
You're close. They're closer to Delaware than they are Philadelphia.
Tom's River.
Yeah, that's near Delaware, man. Yeah, Delaware, South Jersey, like Atlantic City, Delaware, and Philadelphia. They're like a triangle, bro.
Who's that city that shares the border with New York? That the city is part of that goes into New York as well. There's a city that's part of New York, like that's in Jersey that it's the border's right there, and you can just cross over like walking
Oh,
or what?
that's Jersey City or
Jersey
Hoboken.
City,
That takes you
Hoboken.
to, that takes you to Midtown Manhattan.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those cities are not for me, bro. You know what I mean?
Uh, so how far? How in terms of driving distance? How far are you if you wanted to drive to a Cleveland game? Is like
Oh,
go to Cleveland.
Cleveland, dude. Cleveland's an all-day drive. That's like for me from here to Cleveland's like 10 hours.
What's the closest city in the Midwest to you?
In the Midwest,
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Since he's even further from you.
Cleveland, since he's down south, that's like going to Kentucky.
Okay.
Columbus is right in the middle. Speaking of that, let me say this. Let me do this. That's for a boy who's fighting for his life right now. Mediocre tutorial review. He's fighting cancer right now. So, nothing
What
but the
type of
best for
cancer
him.
does he have, Mace, by chance?
Oh, I forgot what he said, what type it is, but he says that it can cure it, but you could tell by the young man talking. And what really disturbed me about him was a lot of, like, let's say, successful YouTubers made fun of him. That's a
She's
shame. That's a
yeah,
shame.
yeah. Honestly,
What's up, Alonzo? That's a shame, bro. So shout out to my boy, Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews. Before I even thought about doing a platform like this in 2019, yeah, Toya's out of the building, Alonzo. She left. She was here. She was here half hour ago.
Mhm.
She left, bro. Good to see you, Alonzo. Say that again, Tony.
Oh, I was gonna ask how, in terms of driving, if you wanted to drive to Pittsburgh, how far are you from there, Mish?
Pittsburgh is like 8 hours away, man. Let me answer
Or
Alonzo's question. No, I'm just praying for him, man, and letting him know that I'm thinking of him because a lot. I'm not going to mention names, but a lot of name dudes that you would know, Alonzo, took some nasty shots at him being sick. Now I didn't
what
think that was
possesses people to
classy.
do that? Seriously.
Why?
No, yeah. What possesses a person to attack someone who's fighting cancer like that?
Jealousy. I mean, the man had one of the best. When he first started, he was genius. What he did was he mimicked a guy named AMS. Shout out to the great AMS. And he would gimmick a guy. Then he'll bring up beautiful women. This because he's a good-looking young man. You know, he's a tall kid. He's from Long Island. That's another reason why I'm supporting him. He's from my
Mm-hmm.
neck of the woods. He was partially my introduction to the space. Yeah, he was mine too. Really, I used to watch him every video he came out. You know, I used to watch that young man with the beautiful girl. Boy, that love me some Tiffany. Mm, 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 mm. You know, and get back to him. Um, it's just sad, man. When I saw that, I was like, wow, really, really. Mm. At least with me, and I'm not being funny here. At least with me, people gave me support before I got my kidney.
That's sickening to me that you would. That's sickening, honestly.
Yeah, one clown came out of his mouth and cooled his panel. Go, oh, no one cares. I wish I would remember who said that. One of the ignorant fools. Oh, you wait till. By the way, Lonzo, the Ninja Fear will come out on late Saturday night. Uh, it'll be like you want, bro. Be nigga shit. No sports, just nigga shit. I'll post when I do the thumbnail. I'll tell you what time it starts. Everybody, what time it's gonna start. I'm hoping to get the thumbnail up Probably by I'll get it up by Thursday, so people know in advance. So look
Yeah,
forward to that, bro.
yeah, and oh, what was I gonna say? Crap. Uh, so you probably you said you don't remember what is he stage 4 by chance? Do you know?
No, he never mentioned his stage, but he said he's doing better, but he's still scared. He's a human being. When I lost my kidney, I didn't know what to think. But then once it started to all that dialysis I did, it started kicking in. I started falling a lot, hurting myself. I was weak a lot. I turned blind. I lost a finger, bro. Busted my spleen. So,
Yeah, I had a friend in high school. Mm, no, someone in our group. We weren't friends, but he was an acquaintance, and he got diagnosed with. He didn't smoke or anything, but he got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
oh my
I
God, that
like
that's basically pancreas. That's basically your kidneys.
no,
Oh my
he's
God.
still alive though. He actually he's in a remission right now.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah,
I'll
he was
check
at
out
like
what
stage 2. It was stage 2 pancreatic cancer.
so Stan Bowman reported by Tony Manzano, right on point. Stan Bowman, the GM of the Blackhawks, him and his assistant were fired this morning because they they found out, the investigators, that 11 years ago they sexually assaulted a couple of women. So the beat
Dan
goes
Bowman?
on. Stan Bowman, yeah, his son, yeah, Stan, yeah, he's gone. Yep,
Is that Dave? Wait, is he related to Dave Bowman?
that's the great Scotty Bowman's son.
Oh, Scotty. It's Scotty Bowman.
Yeah,
Okay.
his son.
Yeah. So, and did you see on the thing that it says the was I right that the favorites to become the GM there are Joel, Coach Q, and hey, Mace. What's your opinion on the Hurricanes' young quarterback?
He's good. I should get Urban Meyer there.
Honestly, and for me, the last quarterback that I can remember talked that amount of trash and backed it up was for the Hurricanes specifically was Vinny. Vinny had a mouth when he was at Miami. Do you agree?
That's why Vinny ended up like he did. Unfortunately, Jimmy Johnson
Vinny
really
talked
put
so much trash.
Jimmy Johnson really dampened his career. He really did. Jimmy Johnson really gave him the kiss of death.
What do you mean he gave him the kiss of death? Did he like turn on him or something?
Yeah, he didn't win with Vinny.
Oh, he won with like Greg Erickson or something like that,
Yeah,
didn't he?
no, he won with Steve Walsh.
Oh, Steve. What was
He
your opinion on Gino Toretto, Mace?
can't stand him.
As a Hurricanes player, you couldn't stand Gino or Vinny? Mace, I like the fact that you're so disrespectful to Ben Simmons that you don't call him Ben Simmons. You're like Benjamin.
Yes, Benjamin.
That's disrespectful to an athlete when you don't call them by their shortened name. You call them by their whole name. I can't remember who said that. I can't. It was a football player. He's like, I hated when people didn't even use my nickname. They called me by my actual first name. Oh, it was T.O. T.O. said, I hated it when people called me Terrell. Like
Yeah.
the announcers called him Terrell. He's like, I hated that. I'm like, why don't you just call me T.O.?
I feel you, Manzano.
Oh, Mace, there's actually rumors going around that it's going to be actually a 3-team trade. It's is it the Portland Trailblazers are still going to, apparently the rumors are going around that it's still going to be Portland getting Ben Simmons, but it's going to be a 3-team trade with other teams where not they get Tyrese the third team gets Tyrese Maxey and oh, actually it's funny. They're actually saying it's Minnesota. One of the teams is Minnesota, and you guys are going to get Anthony Edwards, the shooting guard.
Who's getting Anthony Edwards?
You guys, the Trailblazers.
That means that so Simmons is going to where? Minnesota.
Portland. No, Simmons. You're trading McCollum for Simmons.
Okay.
And then Minnesota gets Maxey, and Portland gets Edwards. So Edwards is the replacement for CJ McCollum.
And what about Ben Simmons?
No, Ben Simmons. That's what I'm saying. The trade is you get two first round picks, Ben Simmons and Anthony Edwards.
That's impossible.
You don't think Minnesota would give up?
No. The only way that happens is Ben Simmons goes to Sacramento, to Minnesota, and McCollum goes to Philly.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't think they would be okay with getting a first round pick for
No.
for
don't make sense. If they're gonna get Ben Simmons, that means that McCollum's gonna go. Portland know they got issues.
Well, I don't get why is he defending why is Dame defending this guy Chauncey Billups?
Defending who?
I thought you were didn't you not attack him, but didn't you say something that this was at the beginning of the season that you said he was defending Chauncey Billups and that's why the fans turned on him in Portland?
Yeah, Lillard, yeah.
No, why was he defending him? Was there a reason?
Because he likes his experience, but I kept telling you guys the fans wanted Becky Hammond.
Oh my God.
Because that would have reinvented the team, the franchise. They'd be the talk of sports. Instead, the idiot GM, he went which it's gonna backfire on all of them. You'll see. And this time no one's gonna shed a tear for Lillard when he wants out. People gonna say you should have did this when it was hot for you to leave. No one cares about you now. You stay, try to be captain loyal.
Yeah, and I don't think after what happened with Becky, I don't think she's gonna want to go. She's gonna stay there and become the head coach in San Antonio.
I would agree with that. I don't think she's gonna get the job in San Antonio.
Wait, you don't?
No.
Even if Pop retires?
No. I see Buford's gonna go in another direction. They go the Tim Duncan route. Remember, he put Duncan over her to coach the game last year or 2 years ago.
Where do you think Becky ends up going then?
I think if she's going to go anywhere, it's going to be the Blazers.
No, after what the Blazers did, that's what I'm saying. After
But
what the
that may be
Blazers
the only
did,
opportunity she gets. And they'll make it up to her.
how about if the Clippers go to Las Vegas? Could you see the Clippers fans being okay with them hiring Becky Hammond?
In fact, the Clippers will not do that. A lot of teams do not want to hire a woman.
Is it like a sexism thing?
Yes. The Blazers would have did it, but he twisted her arm. She said that will never happen again. He is on the clock. The
Yeah,
GM name is Neil O'Shea. He is on the clock now.
yeah. And honestly, the one franchise I can see doing it, I know they like hiring from within, but I can see her leaving San Antonio, and maybe learning under Pat Riley.
I don't see her going to the Heat.
Not not even if they offer her a front office position.
I just don't see her going to the Heat.
How about the Knicks?
No. No, maybe. Maybe. Because she is very revered here from her days with the New York Liberty. And don't miss out Cynthia Cooper getting a job too in the NBA.
How about Diana Taurasi? Do you see Diana
No,
after?
no, no. I see Tarazi either doing color commentator for the NBA because she's going to go into the Hall of Fame, or she's from Sacramento. Maybe the Kings hire her. Maybe the Suns hire her in
Okay.
Phoenix to do television. I
Yeah.
see her more television. Or I can see her under. I can see her learning her ropes in the NBA, but then go coach in the WNBA. I can see her doing that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Or she could be who's my guy? He could be Gino Auriemma's replacement at UConn to coach the women. I can see her doing that.
Yeah, and
She ain't going to no. She's not going to be an NBA coach.
you don't see her becoming an NBA assistant.
Nope. No, I can see her being an assistant in Phoenix, or where she's from, Sacramento. But I do not see her getting an NBA coaching job.
For another franchise.
I don't see it. I see her either replacing Gino at UConn, or she's going to be a WNBA coach.
Okay. Or like you said, being a color commentator for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, I can see her doing that. Yeah.
How about her becoming a color commentator for the Knicks?
No. Knicks only like their own kind, and Becky Hammond. If Thibodeau left and they bring in Becky Hammond, New York will be fine with that, and New York will protect her.
Mace, in your honest opinion, let's say hypothetically that he win a championship and Pat Riley retires. Hypothetically, I'm not sure if you agree with this. I see Spoelstra moving up to his
Yes,
position.
and he'll pick a coach. Yes. Yeah.
And that for some odd reason, he know how to pick their successors. For some odd reason, I don't know what it is.
What do you mean?
Like, they know how to pick. Riley picked it. Do you think they already, Spoelstra already has his successor in place?
No.
Because I think Spoelstra was.
All they're thinking about right now down there is the Bucks. That's it. They're not thinking about no moves. They're thinking about the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks is their new rival. The
You're
Bucks
damn
is
right.
Next.
You're damn right. They sent the Bucks. The Heat sent the Bucks a loud message last Thursday night. I saw that whole game. Bucks know now who's their biggest threat. They know now.
But after they destroyed the Bucks, they lost to the Pacers.
I think because of letdown.
Oh, it was a letdown thing?
Yeah, I think so. Pacers are pretty good. They're off to a good start. Remember who's coaching there? Rick Carlisle's there. What's up, Cap?
Hey, Cap.
Hey guys, how you guys doing, man?
Oh, we
Yeah,
great. You missed the early show today. You would have liked it. It was mostly Dolphins had EM, just me and him for 2 hours talking.
Oh man, what's his opinion about everything that's going on?
He is very disgusted. And he doesn't like the fact that he is the
Yeah.
villain to the Dolphin fan base. I know I test gets tired of hearing it, but it's reality. That's how the man feels. He's tired of it.
Man. Yeah, man, I'm tired of it too, man. Just because the difference of opinion and it's starting, and Anthony can attest for it. Anthony's been hearing it. Anytime somebody says different from what other people say, that's not their narrative. They're quick to turn on everybody, man. It's gotten real nasty now to the point where it's a 50-50 split with all these YouTube community polls that are going on, and the play of Tua doesn't help his case either. Anthony, what do you think when it's all said and done, Anthony? What do you think
I'll
that's
let you
going
two guys
to, I
talk. I'll
mean,
be right back. I'll let you guys talk.
If honestly, I'm saying this. I think if Tua continues to play like he is the past 2 games, I think that raises his trade value, and apparently the Redskins want him.
yeah, I'm down here in Carolina, man, and they said they'll take him too, if anything.
Oh, they don't trust Darnold?
Now I think they benched him already the last game. Well, I'm pretty sure they did bench him, and yeah, man, it's just I don't know anymore, man. Everything that's going on with the 80% of completions in this last game and the 70% completion the game before that against two subpar teams that we should be annihilating, and we're not taking advantage of these wins. It's a very confusing season for me, man. Very confusing. Something's not right, man.
Yeah, no. I told this to Mace multiple times. For me, I don't see them cleaning the whole front office out because I blame all this on Greer. I don't blame it on those two
Yo, get
other
up
guys.
here. I'll let you up right now.
I don't blame it on Reggie McKenzie or Marvin Allen. I'm gonna get there. I give them the benefit of the doubt because they're brand new. In a sense, they're brand new. You can't fire those two guys after one season. Give them a chance, but fire Greer and bring in Alonzo Highsmith because that guy or Lewis Riddick because Lewis Riddick said he probably can rebuild this team.
Hey, anybody can say that, man. But what does Riddick have as far as a resume to make him an established general manager, as opposed to like player personnel, which Alonzo Highsmith has done that with Cleveland, I believe.
No, with the Packers.
Oh, with the Packers, yeah.
Yeah, he
but,
learned.
I
I
think he went to Cleveland too.
No, he learned under the guy who recently passed away for the Packers, the GM there.
Yeah.
And Mark Murphy. So he learned under them and stuff like that. So he knows how to build a championship team. So I say fire Greer, but keep the other two guys, and then have all those three guys. And this is what I'm saying. I said this multiple times. I don't care if he gets Watson. Greer's gone. That doesn't save to me. That doesn't save his job from the past history of him horribly drafting players. Even if he gets Watson, he's gone to me. Do you agree?
I mean, it's hard to say, man, because at the end of the day, if everybody's on board with Tua, Greer's the one that drafted Tua. You get what I'm saying?
No. It's funny you should say that. Marvin Allen and this guy, Reggie McKenzie, wanted Herbert. They wanted Herbert. They agreed with Flores. They wanted all three of those guys wanted Herbert, but Greer was following what Stephen Ross said, because Stephen Ross actually said he wanted Tua. So to be honest, I blame Stephen Ross for this Tua pick. It starts at the top for me, and I've been saying this multiple times. I kind of wish, I know it's never going to happen, it's a fantasy world, but I kind of hope this guy from the Heat, he knows how to run an organization. I wish he can, I think he has enough money to where he can convince this guy to sell the team to him.
Well, let's just put it like this. I've been saying this, and I'm going to stay steady on this. I'm going to be consistent with this. If he does decide to make the move, what's the best type of value you can get, knowing that you got a top 5 quarterback now on this team? If you're not going to want to take the heat with everything and the repercussions that are going to come with Watson, you can, acquire Watson, either flip him, which I don't think they're going to flip him for more picks, but you can sell the team after you get Watson and just get out of the whole headache. And you don't think you'll get, your value back from everything that he's done?
Yeah. The PR thing is going to be hard to manage.
To join us. Yeah, keep talking Dolphins, fellas.
Yeah, the PR situation is going to be hard for them to manage with Watson, because the Me Too movement is going to force Ross to sell the team because of hiring an alleged sexual predator.
So let's just, that's another thing too, man. Like, I'm not condoning what happened, and if it is true, it is what it is. But you got Bob Kraft still owning a team after being caught red-handed.
Yeah. So there's I can't believe I'm saying this. It's a double standard, and it's a race thing. Bob Kraft is getting away because I can't believe I'm saying this. He's white. He's getting away with it because he's white.
I'm just saying.
Yes. So there's a double standard. Like, they let certain people get away with it, but Watson does the same thing.
You don't see people picketing and protesting in Foxborough.
Huh?
You don't see people picketing and protesting in front of Foxborough or in Gillette Stadium.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're getting away with it because they won championships.
Okay.
For me, man, it's going to be a tricky situation, man, because of other players on this team that are looking like they're just giving up, or they're either hurt or giving up. But at the end of the day, something doesn't add up with the defense playing the way they're playing, man. And I'm not going to take up that coaching excuse at all. Just something is not right.
I think the players are giving up, even the defense, because the offense is not performing. I think they don't trust Flores or this.
Shaun, if you're out there, get up here. I dropped the link already. Go ahead, Manzano.
Yeah, and to me, I agree. The two coaches I'm looking at, if by Monday next week Flores is fired, I'm looking at Jim Harbaugh from Michigan.
I don't see it. Michigan's undefeated. I don't see it.
Or who was the other guy you said, Mace?
I want Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson.
Because he's won a Super Bowl, and you guys are too young because you was in diapers. He won Shula's 325th game.
Yeah. It was what, Steve DeBerge too, no?
Mm-hmm. This is my boy. He hit me with some great stuff yesterday and today, and I'm going to say it forever. My baby bro's coming up here right now. Without him, we're not here, folks. Who else but Big Money Shaun?
The Adam Schefter of Mace's platform.
What's up, baby bro?
Yo,
What's going on, Shaun?
yo, what's going on,
Yo,
people?
Shaun, what's up, bro?
What's good, people? What's good? What's good?
Oh,
What's
good,
good with
man.
you,
You
man?
missed the blockbuster show I had earlier. I know you was working, bro. You have to listen to it. Show 469. I had EM up here for 2 hours. Just me and him talking Dolphins straight, bro.
Okay, that's what's up.
I had Manzano was up here with eye test for like an hour and a half.
Okay, Zano with ET. And I see
Yeah.
you got Cat for
I mean,
life
that
up
was,
there.
if you
What's up,
love the
Cat?
Dolphins, you got to go listen
How you
to it
doing, buddy?
today,
How you doing?
fellas.
I got you. I got you.
You love real
I'm all
Dolphin
right.
talk. Go back, episode 469. I think Ian came in about an hour in. Me and him did 2 hours straight. Great stuff. And I let him talk. So you'll hear how he feels. It's killing him. I know I test don't want to hear this. It's killing him that the Dolphin fan base has really turned on him. He said they've sent him some vicious emails in his DMs.
No,
Wow.
man. Let me tell you something. I put my phone number out there, and Anthony, I think you've seen it one time when I put my phone number out there on Larry's panel. And let me tell you, man, I've been getting some death threats. I've been getting some crazy shit. That's what I'm saying. This thing is getting nasty, man.
Yeah,
Watson comes here. I'm gonna say it again. That
this is
Larry O will
this is a
definitely get a
perfect
visit from
example of
me.
what happens. This is what a perfect example of what happens when you're supporting a player and not the logo. You agree with me, Mish?
That's a big part of it. And here's another reason. They were all duped. My little brother here, baby bro, he used to get on me last year about Tua. Said, Mace, give him a chance. And I said, okay. And,
Now look where we
me,
at.
no, I know. Em and me said something fascinating this morning. And if you go back to it, you'll hear it. I said, Tua's not that bad. If he just had a fucking, who's our guy from Alabama, the running back?
Najee.
Najee.
No.
Yeah, Najee or Javante Williams at 18, he wouldn't be having problems right now. He'll be doing what like he did on Sunday.
Yeah,
A
Finally,
yeah.
good
running
running
gas.
game, a good running game, fellas, solves a lot of your problems.
You know what it is. You know why the running game is not as valued as it is as much as it used to be, Mace,
It's an
because
easy
teams
answer.
are
Everybody wants to see the quarterback throw for 450 yards a week.
yeah. It's more focused on the passing game instead of being an overall team. It's it's too focused on one aspect of the offense that teams are avoiding building a running game or an offensive line. That's why you're seeing what's happening with the Chiefs now. They're starting to
Disintegrate
they're
right in front of your eyes.
they're
And it wouldn't
disintegrating.
surprise me if the Giants walked in there next Monday night and beat them in Kansas City. Because the Giants have a defense and a running game, guys. And Daniel Jones is not that bad, but what he's going to see on film, he's going to be licking his chops.
You got it?
Who's the kid? Who's the kid from Florida? Shaun, the receiver.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his name now. The
I
one
think it's
we
Darius Tony.
Kadarius Tony.
Yeah, he has played very well for the Giants. Giants receiving core is coming on now. It could get ugly for Kansas City. We just show you about Laurel. What's up, great Laurel's here?
Hey, Laura.
Hold on, Lotto.
Hey, what's up, fellas, man? I'm just sitting back listening to Mace, and here's one thing that you guys have not done that I've seen over the last couple of years. You guys are lying to yourselves. You guys had all the draft equity that you could use in the world. You guys should have a talented field out roster, and you guys somehow managed to fuck all that up, right?
Bingo.
I
You
think
have
Peter
Bingo.
King said it
the fact that
best.
you guys don't have enough talent on your roster, man.
You ain't lying. I said that to EM today. He gave me some parts. I said except for two guys, your kicker and your corner. This team has no talent. I told
Yeah,
you.
we
No,
drank
That.
the
that's what I'm
Kool-Aid.
saying.
We drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
I never drank the
Laura,
Kool-Aid. I told
I
you that.
agree with you. We have no talent, and the one person I blame for this is Chris Greer. The
Damn
guy
right.
has no
No vision.
vision, and he's living too much under the shadow of his father, who was a successful
He built the
drafter
Patriot
and his
dynasty.
brother. Yeah.
And his
Well,
brother built the
here's
Black
one more
Hawk
thing now. You guys have a few extra. Well, I don't know, because what you guys should do. I understand you guys might make a play for Watson, but fuck, he's going to leave here, go there, and be in the exact same situation that made him want to leave here. There's no talent on the roster, bro.
If they
He's
do
not
have
going to want
talent,
to go to that garbage.
if they do have talent somewhere,
Okay, you
Is
guys
the
have some
receiver
fast
corps.
receivers. You guys have some fast receivers. I give you that. Fast receivers. But that's it. You don't have a running
and our
back.
secondary is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, but you guys aren't ready to win anytime soon.
You ain't lying. And Laro, I warned these fools. I warned them a year ago when I started this platform. I said, fellas, your team ain't that good. They're not.
But you had the groceries to make the team good. I don't see how fuck that is, man. I just don't see. I mean, Bill O'Brien couldn't have fucked up last year. Well, you know what? Maybe he could have. Well, maybe he could have, dude. I can't believe how you had all those first-round draft picks just lined up for you. You guys were at the Senior Bowl, and somehow you managed not to come away with a couple of Pro Bowl players.
3 years in a row.
Philly's laughing their ass off. Philadelphia is laughing their ass off.
Oh yeah, Philadelphia may pull off history. First team ever to have 3 top 10 picks.
Do you know who's also laughing? The Cincinnati Bengals, because I can't see how in the hell you guys played around with your draft so much did not get a player who was a 5-star guy, a top guy.
You got Tristan Wirfs, you got Kyle Pitts, you got Jamar Chase. You know, Penei Sewell, he's struggling now, but he held his own in the beginning of the season. You got Najee. I mean, Waddle ain't looking too hot right now if he doesn't keep scoring touchdowns, because at the end of the day, man, the red zone is going vertical. All that dinking and dunking left and right bullshit, I'm getting tired of that.
This is the problem. And EM gave me a little pushback. You'll hear the interview. I may play it in my night show later tonight. It's my third show today. I'll be back live at 8:30 Eastern. I'll probably go to 3 in the morning. If you get the quarterback, Waddle will be a whole different player a year from now. And Waddle's played well.
Yeah,
he just don't have the quarterback. He can't throw.
Let me tell you something. It's a possibility if you get that quarterback, Waddle may not even be on your roster, homie. You better think about that also.
Well, this is the thing, right? This is the thing right here. And I heard this stat the other day, and Anthony, I think you heard it too. I don't know how true it is, but I'm going to believe it because I haven't seen it done by Tua yet. But it's almost 450 pass attempts, and the dude only has 1 pass for 37 yards long. That's the longest he's had out of 450 pass attempts. A 37-yard long pass.
That's the point. That's the problem. He's not at Alabama. He's in the AFC East, in the AFC. He's not at Alabama with all that first-class receiving talent. Now, you look at Mac Jones. You know what makes him special? He's a hell of a field general. He gets players where it's supposed to be, and he improvises his talent. He knows he don't got great receivers. He was used to in Alabama, but he does the best with what he has.
Hey, yo,
and
Mace,
it shows.
Mace, I saw something this past Sunday with my Texans, right? I saw it was like the end of the game. I guess the Texans were trying to put a touchdown on the board, and Davis Mills was back in the pocket. He scrambled left a little bit, and some guy was coming through kind of free. He had a guy in the flat wide open, but his pussy ass kind of like hesitated and paused, and he threw an incomplete pass. He's back there and he's afraid in the pocket, and I see that in him, and I see that also in Tua. It's not gonna work, dude. You got to be able to step into your throws. You can't be worried about past injuries. You can't be worried about getting hit in the chops. You got to throw. You got to make this man, bro. Tua's not the guy, man. I mean, Alabama, yeah, it was all fine and good, but like you said, he had 5-star talent all over the field, and he was also playing against Middle Alabama State or whatever the hell they were playing half the time, dude. Man,
Peter King said it best last week, and I played it. He goes, the Dolphins, you get rid of those free bums you drafted in 2020 in the first round. Give Houston what they want because you have proven, Christopher Greer, you cannot draft anyway. And go get your superstar quarterback. You know how insulting that is?
Mace, it's insulting, but you know what makes it worse? What makes it worse is not just the fact you guys don't have talent, right? What makes it worse is you possibly passed up on the best young receiver in the league and the best young quarterback in the league. That would have set your franchise up for 12 years, dude.
Yeah,
and you
I
missed them.
test and me disagree. Being I test disagree, but I'm sorry. The problem with the Dolphin organization is they like good character people over ballers. They just do. And that's why they are where they are. They have no ballers on the team other than the DB who they're about to trade and the kicker.
Hey, man, how many years did Richie Incognito stick around that franchise?
3.
3 years.
Oh, okay, because he was the most quality of guys out there. I was just wondering how many years he stayed there.
Yeah, but you know what? He was the best lineman we had, and then all that crap that happened with Jonathan Martin's soft ass got him kicked out the team, and then that's when the O-line started like digressing afterwards.
He goes
it's like everybody wanted to dog Incognito. At the end of the day, Incognito was right.
He goes to Buffalo, he's all pro. He goes to the Raiders, he's all pro. He goes to Arizona, he was all pro before he had his mental breakdown.
That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody down in Miami with the media, they quick to anoint somebody the wrong and the bad guy, and then when they get exonerated, the media don't say sorry. The damage has already been done.
No, seriously. When Peter King said that last week, I was thinking of Laurel. I just shook my head. I had to laugh, bro. Peter King, honestly, you might as well trade the free bums from last year's draft and give Houston what they want. At least you're getting Deshaun Watson out of it because you already proven you cannot draft. And that is the worst stigma you could point on. Because you know what that means? He'll never get a job in the NFL again.
Yeah, and you know what the sad part about it is, Mace? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to completely give up on the Dolphins and just focus on the Heat and the Marlins, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
Hey, Marzano.
Yeah,
no, I'm just going to tell Marzano, hey, Marzano, that's exactly what I did with the Texans. I decided to take the year off pretty much. I mean, what happens. I still watch, just to see the players play, see who might stick around for next year. But look, I did that. I stayed away from the Texans. I'm not worried about it. And I got a baseball team that's in the World Series now, baby.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, look at me. What helped me these 20-some years that the Dolphins are a joke? I have fantasy football every summer and fall to look forward to. It takes you away from your heartburn. You know what I mean? Let me say this, and I think Laura will agree. When you are deep into fantasy football, like I am, like a lot of people are, you know what that does? It takes your mind free away from your team that blows. And I keep telling you Dolphin fans this. And this spring, I'm going to do the thumbnail. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Stop worshiping bums. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, the people who like Tua, they're not going to worship Watson in Miami, no matter what he does. They're not going to worship him.
Yeah, no. I'm at the point right now where, you know what? You got to prove it to me. I don't care who you are.
There you
go. If you start to stink it up, I'm going to give you the same criticism like I'm giving this guy right now. I got to see it, man. If not, on to the next one.
You got to tell Dolphin fans.
That sentimental value bullshit, I'm done with that, bro. And I suggest a lot of these Dolphin fans do the same thing.
I'm going to put the thumbnails up there. And I'm going to call out TD. And I'm going to say, bro, you got to tell these fans. You believe it when you see it. I'm going to do it. This spring, I'm going to make a big thumbnail and say, Dolphin fans, stop being the laughing stock of social media like you've been since social media started. Tell the ownership I'll believe it when I see it. Dolphin
Hey,
fans are the Dolphin fans are too this, ugh. And they wonder
Anthony.
why,
Yeah.
and they wonder why across the country that South Florida fans are considered the worst in sports, and why they get laughed at and bullied by the big city people who move down there and support
No,
New
no,
York, Philadelphia, and Boston teams.
Mace. No, the new one is now that freaking Anthony. You heard Master at work, right?
Oh, the delusional Patriots fan. Him?
Yeah, you know. Now he started in the beginning of the season when I started to laugh because I'm like, why would he say that? But the nickname he gave Tua is starting to stick now. You remember the nickname he gave Tua?
No, I don't pay attention to that clown.
Bro, the
Can you
guy
please
started
tell
calling
me?
Tua turn the ball over. Tua turn the ball over.
Oh, okay. I don't look at him as a turnover machine. Well, I do look at him as a tongue over. He's just a waste. He's a game manager. I told you guys that. I said a year ago. That's the best you're going to get. So you can win with him if you put the right pieces. Now, I thought Miami with their draft picks, they was going to do the right thing. Instead, they did the wrong thing again.
They did the wrong. They got cute, man. They got cute.
Yep.
They overthought the board. They overthought
And now, look,
the
now,
board.
let me ask you guys a question. Now, let's say they got cute, right? Are there any flashes from those 7 guys you guys took high
The
in the
only
last
guy that
year?
looks good is Waddle.
That's it?
That's it.
God.
The rest of
Dang.
these
And you
guys
gave
are
up. And in
bust.
reality, you gave up 2 first rounders just to move up 3 spots to get Waddle. But like I told you, and I named all these first rounders that are starting to produce more than him. At the end of the day, man, they had an Alabama love fest to cater to Tua, and it ain't working out, man. I mean,
And I
Waddle
say
scored
it
a couple
again,
touchdowns.
and I'll say it again about Miami. Whoever comes in next, he'll have nothing to work with. But you're going to have a new quarterback if you do. I think Miami will get Watson at the end of the day because Carolina don't have what Miami has. And Miami could give up what Laurel wants very easily.
You
Because
know
this
what, man?
franchise is going to start from rock bottom again.
Hey, Mace, I'm starting to change my mind now. I don't think you guys can afford. I mean, you guys can afford it, but that was contingent on you guys hitting on your last 2 drafts.
Exactly. The more we lose, the more he ain't gonna want to come.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you got to hit on those picks, dude. It's like he still doesn't have like a choice in the matter or whatnot. But damn, man, it's like he'll get there and look around, and it's like,
You know
okay,
what Watson's going to care about? I'm being real here. He's going to look at the receivers. He's going to go, oh, yeah, I can work with this. But this is the problem. And you may see this next week. I'm not joking. You may see this on Monday of next week. They get destroyed in Buffalo. They'll cut Fuller, eat that contract. It's only 1 year, $10 million. They'll trade both. They'll trade both. They'll trade both.
Howard and Agba.
And what's his face? The receiver.
Why would you cut Will Fuller?
BDP.
He never plays.
Oh, don't play, huh?
And I think iTest made an excellent point. I mean, not iTest. EM made an excellent point this morning. He said ever since he thought Watson was coming, once he realized Watson wasn't coming, he just quit on the Dolphins. Omar Kelly reported that since minicamp, Fuller has only been to the complex 5 times.
Well, here's the thing, man. You know, he's kind of an injury-prone guy. I mean, he's Deshaun Watson's guy. The only year he really stayed healthy, he got popped for PEDs. So, I mean, next year he's probably going to be looking for another place to sign a 1-year deal. He's still talented. He just stays hurt all the time, bro. So, I mean, you guys aren't in a favorable position. I mean, at least if you had hit on half of those guys, you can't miss on all 6 and 7 of them. Like, God. And Waddle, you still don't know because, I mean, you don't really have a quarterback.
He gets a quarterback, he'll be fine. He gets a real quarterback and throw the football, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah. The comparisons to Tyreek Hill, they're not there yet, man.
Oh, I've seen flashes from Waddle. Waddle's the real deal. He just needs a real quarterback.
Oh
to
yeah,
do
no, in
some
college,
things
yeah,
for
no
him.
doubt. But I don't see,
But
I
here's the
don't see, I don't
problem. Here's the problem,
at
though.
all.
I think if Watson wants Fuller to come back, Dolphins will bring him back. But Parker's gone next week. Ogbar's gone next week. Howard's gone next week.
So, what do you guys think you can get for Howard?
Oh, definitely number one, maybe more. But this is what I would do. If he goes to Green Bay, and I know a lot of Dolphin fans don't want to hear this, I would trade Howard for Jordan Love. Straight up.
For who?
Jordan Love. I'll say,
Well,
give
they're
me Jordan
talking
Love.
now. They're talking now that the team's involved with that.
Yeah. Jordan Love.
They're saying what Arizona's involved right now.
Yeah. That's what you give me Jordan Love, you can have Xavier Howard.
If Jordan Love is supposed to be your quarterback of the future, why would they do that?
Because you could always bring Aaron Rodgers back, admit that you was wrong with Aaron, and give Aaron more money, and Aaron will stay.
That's the perfect scenario for
And
your
that can
football
happen.
team.
I believe that can happen.
You know what? I think you guys had a better chance at being at the Senior Bowl and picking some talent than that scenario playing out, bro. I mean,
I agree with that, Lau. I think the problem was, I think the Dolphins like to play cloak and dagger. They like to think they were smarter than everybody else, and they're the joke. Can't draft. I mean, the three picks last year, bust. The three picks, the 2 picks this year, only Waddle.
I remember being in your room on draft night, bro. And when you guys selected that with that tight end or whatever from Miami or whatnot, bro, I was scratching my head. Your boy eye test was like, yeah, man, he's a pretty good player. But I'm like, dude, you reached. That guy was a 3rd round draft pick.
Yeah, Jalen Phillips, yep. You saw how angry I was.
Jalen Phillips, yeah.
When they took Waddle, you saw me go nuts in here,
You could have got Najee, bro. You could have got Waddle
They
and
fucked
Najee
it
if
up,
you wanted
bro,
to.
and they're gonna pay for it, bro. I really believe Chris Greer will not get a job again in baseball after what Peter King said.
Could have got Kyle Pitts. Could have had Kyle Pitts.
I have a question.
No. If they would have stayed at 3, they probably would have took Pitts or what's his face.
Penei Sewell?
No,
Chase.
the kid who's in Cincinnati.
Chase.
They would have took him. See, I told you guys, you wasn't in here at the time. Oh, Cap. I told these guys.
They overthought the board.
Greer is going to try and prove that 2 was the real deal. And I was right. And that's why he's going to be fired soon. And that's why they're going to, and you know the sad thing is, let's say they keep the players on defense, okay? I really think if they get Watson, the defense will be re-energized next year. I think the franchise will be re-energized. Guys will play hard for Watson who are here. I think they will get rid of a lot. The next people who come in, they will clean this shit up.
Mace.
Yeah.
I see them firing Greer, but you have to give a bit.
I keep telling you, Mike Tannenbaum, that's who he's listening to.
The loser of a GM, Mike Tannenbaum, seriously?
He was in his booth 2 weeks ago. What do you think they was doing? Talking tiddlywinks?
I know that, but this is what's happening with Ross. This is why he's listening to the wrong people. He
told the world on ESPN to take Justin Herbert. Was he wrong there? Marino told him to take Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I said it multiple times too, and Cap was there in other people's chats that were laughing at me saying, pick Herbert, ignore Tua.
And nothing is more embarrassing.
Everybody laughing at everybody else, man. It's not right.
Nothing's more embarrassing to a franchise and a fan base that the next guy that comes in is going to tear it apart right away. And you're going to have to start from ground zero again.
But what are you tearing it down from, though?
That's the point. That's the point. See, these
Man,
fools who
Definition
are
of
the
insanity,
fans,
bro.
they think they got great players on their team. I could have
man,
told these fools from
man,
day one, the team
man,
sucks.
man, I was just joking with you guys during the off season and last season, telling you guys you're gonna like fuck up all those picks you got for Larry Tunsil.
You
But
should be
Lord,
laughing at us
but
every chance you get,
hey,
bro,
I'm
and I
trying
won't
to
say a
hold it
word
in,
to
bro.
you.
Hey, I'm trying to hold it in because it's sad. It's sad actually because I was just joking. I couldn't believe one guy could like mess up all those draft picks, bro. I
I
just
don't
couldn't
care what
believe it.
eye test says. It comes back to what I said. Good character people, a whole roster of good dudes ain't gonna win you anything.
Mace, I
You need
understand
dogs,
why you
man.
say that,
You need
but do you
dogs and
think
goons,
that's
bro.
being a little bit harsh, though?
Say it again?
Nah, man,
Like,
you need dogs and goons.
no, but the problem with that, I understand why you guys say that, but can you trust these guys not to do
Who
off the
cares?
field?
The Pittsburgh Steelers, since 1972, have drafted nothing but alphas. How many Super Bowls have they won?
A lot,
Facts,
but
bro.
what I'm saying,
How many times did they go 5-11, 3-13?
Yeah.
0.
Yeah. Go break bones and go get blood and break bones. Don't go out there and get
0.
hugs. The shit don't work like that, man.
Because the
No.
Roonies don't take shit from his players.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a difference. The Roonies are strict. They put the hammer down.
Miami. Think about Miami now. Think about what I told you over and over again, you guys. When they had the GMs, what did they do?
They drafted the right players.
And what did they do?
Win Super Bowls.
Yeah,
and
that's
go to
it.
the playoffs.
That's it. And with the other Miami teams in the early 80s, they got to Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Doug Bettis,
Hold
badass.
on,
AJ Dewey, badass. The Blackwoods were definitely badasses.
Now, Mace, from my memory, from what I could think about the Dolphins back then, you had a difference back then. You had a quarterback who could play through a flawed roster.
This
A
is
quarterback
before
who
Dan
went
Marino,
7, 8,
bro.
9
I'm
years
talking
without
before Dan Marino. I'm talking when they were winning championships, Laro. Not the Dan
that's kind of
Marino years.
that's 2 lifetimes ago, Mace. I mean,
Dude, but I saw it with my own eyes. So I can elaborate on it. I've seen it.
but I thought the owner back then was worse than the one you have now.
Yeah.
No, he was a racist.
Because he got rid of the brain trust. Because he was so egotistical because he never got the credit. And then in 1974, this dumbass let 3 Hall of Fame players out the door. In their prime. Fucking Paul Warfield left. Zonka left. Jim Kick left.
Mercury Morris, too.
What the hell June owner does that shit? He better be glad Shula didn't go to the Giants.
Oh God.
You had Bobby Bedford, George Young, and the great Joe Thomas, bless their souls, fucking have a dynamo in Miami.
Hey, yo, Mace. So let me ask you guys a question because I'm not
blood pressure, Mace. Blood pressure.
Hey, check this out, man. So on these other Dolphins channels and Miami Nation, now you guys seem to be speaking common sense. What is everybody else saying? Give them time, let them play, let them jam.
It's delusional. It's delusional.
Tua could do no wrong, and it ain't Tua's fault. That's what they're saying.
It's delusion.
Yep, that's what they saying.
They're blaming the defense on this last game. I mean, it's like, the defense got you a turnover twice. They got you an interception after you got picked off, and they got a fumble recovery in order for you to score a touchdown.
Laro.
But then they're saying, oh, well, the defense had the ball last. Man, the defense wouldn't have been in that position if you didn't gift wrap 10 points to Atlanta.
I'm going to say it again, Laro. In this room, the truth is told. And if you don't like that, I'm not waving pom-poms. That's a you problem. That's a you problem.
Yeah, but not to answer
I
your
mean, I don't-
question, Laro. To answer your question, it's gotten to the point where the 50-50 split is starting to turn 60-40 in favor of pulling the trigger on this trade. Like they're running out of excuses to defend this guy, man. It's like I keep hearing nothing but excuses. Oh, it's the O-line.
Yep.
Oh, it's the defense. Oh, it's the coach. Last week I heard it was the punter. It's like y'all need to stop already and wake the bleep up, man.
Mike Florio, Peter King were great last week. Chris Sims and Mike Florio was great last week.
Laura, I'm going to use one word, and Mace, Shaun, and Cap are going to agree with me. That side of the fan base that's protecting Tua, it's all about delusion. It's delusional. That's what it is. It's it's a sunk cost with them with Tua.
I'm telling you right now, because Miami's notorious for this.
They just don't want to be wrong, bro.
Yep. If Watson gets off to a bad start, all the racial shit's gonna come out because that's how Miami fans are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Again, that's why I'm saying I'm gonna be like Laro. I'm gonna ignore the Dolphins until I see it. Like,
yeah, you believe it?
Nah,
I
can't, man.
I
can't ignore them though, man. They gotta hear my mouth. They're gonna hear my mouth, man. They took my money. They're gonna hear my mouth.
Oh, you a season ticket holder, bro?
Not anymore, but I spent a lot of coin going to certain events, and that's a lot of coin having these gears that I wear on my shirt, on my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I pretty much, I represent the logo, bro. I don't represent a player. That's why I don't really have a jersey. I have Zach Thomas's jersey because that's my dude. But let me tell you something, man. Like, it's about the logo when it's all said, bro. It's not about one perfect. I mean, the sentimental attachment that people have to Tua. I'm gonna tell you, man. Once he starts, like, you know, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am wrong.
Shaun, get back up here.
But you gotta prove it to me. And right now, just you're throwing 70% and 80% best games of your life statistically, but you can't beat the Jags and the Falcons. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Well, they have something you don't have. The equation is easy. They have something you don't have.
a quarterback.
Bingo.
Apparently.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Yeah, and to me, I'm getting sick and tired of people defend. I understand why they're doing it because Cap, do you agree with me? The fans that are defending Tua, it's a sunk cost with them. They don't want to feel like they're turning on the kid because he's not performing well. Do you think it's that there's a sunk cost with him that they're refusing to like turn their back on the kid?
It's because they got a sentimental attachment to this guy ever since he was in the draft, and they want to be right about everything. But at the end of the day, you see Trevor Lawrence in commercials. You see Justin Herbert in commercials. You're starting to see Lamar Jackson in commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Tua has his foundation, and that's great, man. That's man, he does a lot with his foundation. That's great. But he's not a star.
You know what he's in danger of?
He's not.
You know what he's in danger of, and it's so sad? A lot of teams already brushed. And that, what's up, Sack? Hey, Sack, you want to come up? You can come up. The link is in there. Yeah, they are disappointment. Yeah, he's from Miami. So it's hard to.
Man, how you think I feel, man? I live in Miami Gardens. I come from Opelika, bro. I'm right down the stadium, man. I seen what Stephen Ross has done to the community. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I seen what he's done being sentimental to coaches and to other GMs and holding on to them for too long, you know, or not holding on to them at all. It's like he's trying his best, bro. He really is, but he really needs a football guy in his ears.
The solution's easy. Go out and get Doug Peterson as your coach. Let him go out and hire his GM. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always get defensive-minded guys. Go get an offensive ones, man. Adam Gase was supposed to be that guy, and you know, it didn't work out.
Dolphin fans, Zach, all Dolphin fans are welcome up here. I'm a Dolphins fan, so you want to come up here, bro?
Yeah,
just don't stay in the chat room, bro. Come on up, man.
this is a general question in terms of coaches in the NFL that come from that coaching tree of a Bill Belichick. Do you think the reason why they fail in general is because they're trying to copy too much of what Bill Belichick is doing in the Patriots, that they don't want to develop their own philosophy?
Yes, I don't think that's Flores' problem. I think Flores had the same problem that the last two coaches have. They cannot deal with alpha males.
I thought there's...
That's the rumor. That's the rumor going around now.
Gase couldn't handle alpha males. Joe Philbin definitely couldn't handle alpha males.
Philbin couldn't. I mean, Wannstedt.
Joe Philbin was too. Let me.
Wannstedt could, because he's a man's man. He could. You know, Dave Wannstedt's the type, he drinks Iron City beer. So.
Well, would you be okay with bringing Dave Wannstedt?
I just remember Philbin walking around with his mouth.
I don't want nothing to do with Dave Wannstedt, bro. How dare you say that name?
No, as a defensive coordinator.
I remember Philbin.
No, I don't want nothing to do with Dave Wannstedt.
He's a Pittsburgh guy. He ain't coming back to Miami. No, Philbin used to walk around. You remember, he used to walk around all the time with his mouth hanging out. He never had his mouth closed. Always walking around with his mouth hanging out.
Yep, picking up trash.
Yeah.
You did again. This is me and Cap are Hurricanes fans. The
I am
issue with
too.
Yeah,
I just
the
tell
Hurricanes
you the
had
truth
the
about
same
that
exact
team
issue.
too.
Yeah, the Hurricanes have the same exact issues. We either don't want to spend the money on coaches. We have the money, but we refuse. Either the owner's too cheap, or our
you mean the athletic director?
Yeah, the athletic director is too
athletic
cheap.
director wants to see if he's right. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you the problem with the Hurricanes, and it's a simple problem. The administration do not want ballers on their teams no more.
After the issues they had in the 80s and 90s?
Yep.
Man, they want doctors. They don't want football players. They want doctors.
Yep. They love Justin Herbert if he was around, because he's gonna be a surgeon when he finishes when he gets his PhD. That's gonna be his job during the off season.
That's what's scary with a player like, I understand why he did it, but that's scary with a guy like Justin Herbert, that he's not. That's what happened with Andrew Luck. I think Andrew Luck, doesn't he have a medical degree too?
No.
Tannehill too.
Tannehill does, but not Andrew Luck. I forgot. And I think Andrew Luck is agriculture.
Yeah, those guys have some. They're not so focused on football.
Yeah, they have other interests. That's what happened to Josh Rosen.
Yeah, that's what happened.
But
with
now,
Josh.
here's your thing with Josh Rosen. If you guys don't know about this, there's a good chance he would be Matt Ryan's heir apparent.
Oh, wait. He's with Atlanta?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought he was still with the 49ers.
No, he's with the Falcons. They love him. They love what he does in the community. The players believe in him because he had a good exhibition. And he's a smart kid. See, there are some organizations that they do things under the table. I mean, they got Josh Rosen for a bag of peanuts, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bargain for them. Because let's say, Matt Ryan's having a good year. I warned Dolphin fans last week about that. I said, last I checked, Matty Ice is playing good football right now. Atlanta won 2 in a row. Of course, you guys put their eggs in the basket. And my man Cap said, you lost to Atlanta and to Jacksonville. And then I threw out the truth. Why did they lose those two teams near the end of the game? They got quarterbacks you don't.
They can throw the ball, bro. Those passes that Matt Ryan made, man, money.
Yep. That's why they win. And what happened last week in London? You had that team on the hook And that
Marvin
idiot
Jones.
coach called a timeout, and you know what he did? He told the guy to go right down the stream.
Yeah, but Trevor Lawrence was throwing dimes to Marvin Jones too, like 30, 40-yard
Yeah, but the
bombs,
point
bro.
I'm
It's like,
making is near the end of that game when Flores called the timeout to see what the offense was looking like. He told the kid who caught the ball, go right down the stream. I'm gonna throw it right to you. That's exactly what happened. What happened? They got 20 yards in 3 seconds, timeout, 1 second left, and the guy made the field goal. That's what good quarterbacks do. I told you guys, it's gonna take Lawrence some time. Now he's coming around. I think Fields is getting his ass beat last I checked. You know,
Honestly,
and Mac Jones is terrific. He ain't winning Rookie of the Year, but the Patriots found the heir apparent to Tom Brady. Just like
oh God.
Joe Namath predicted.
Oh my God!
Oh God.
Honestly,
Joe Namath was right. And by the way, keep this name available for the Dolphins. Rumors are Kyle Shanahan's now in the hot seat in San Francisco. Come on, Shaun. Let's hear your expertise, bro. What we want to talk about concerning the Dolphins, bro?
no,
As he's
I
munching
was
on
gonna
his
say
chicken wings.
about the. No, I ain't got no chicken wings. What I was gonna say, yeah, on the whole Rosen thing. Yeah, he on the Falcons. He number 16. Yeah, they showed him when the game was playing, talking to Matt on the sideline.
I think that's for me. That would have been a perfect situation for Rosen to get drafted and sitting behind Matty Ice.
Don't let him show you up. Because if you think it's bad now, if you don't get Watson, you wait till next year. Because I'm gonna really stick it to you. Not on purpose, but I'm gonna stick it to you. Because I promise you, I don't care what eye test says. Jordan Love is going to explode. He could, and Aaron Rodgers is taking him underneath his wing. Wow. With all those weapons in Green Bay?
I thought what's his name is leaving because of Aaron.
Who?
I thought Devontae Adams is leaving after.
Unlike Aaron Rodgers, who they did that shit with the receivers out of spite. They'll get him some receivers in Green Bay. Because
Okay.
Green Bay is like the Dolphins. They like to shut people up. They got laughed at about Aaron Rodgers. What did they do once Favre walked out the door? Got him Jordy Nelson. Got him another. I forgot got him Devontae Adams and Randall Cobb. He was unstoppable. Now Peace is going to join us. Zach Peace is going to join us. He's a big Dolphins fan. He's going to come up in a couple of minutes.
You sure you're not two in there?
What extraordinary?
I said, you sure you're not a two in there?
Who, him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I never had him on my panel before. I see him in some of the rooms in the Manosphere. I saw him a little while ago. He was in Abdul Abahu's room. In the Sir, I'm gonna call him now Sir. Oh, I cannot pronounce his name. So he was in Sir O's room about an hour ago. I saw him in there.
So,
I mean,
so
guys
Mace,
know in my sector.
This is a question
What about
for both
Watson?
of you. Let's say we don't get the Deshaun Watson trade
It's
done.
going to be a disaster for the Dolphins. It really is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Greer's gone. No matter
No,
what.
he's gone. This little team that you saw put together gave us hope a year ago. That whole team's going to be disintegrated by the next people who come in. They're not going to take none of these non-talented dudes.
So
and you better not get John Dorsey, because John Dorsey will say, fuck you to the Miami media. I'm going to bring in some real football players in here.
Yeah, bring John Dorsey.
You know, and that's not going to
Is John Dorsey working right now?
He's with Detroit, but not as the GM, as what you call those people? A consultant.
A consultant?
Yeah. In
So
other
like
words, he works out of his
Tannenbaum,
house, out of his office in his house.
like Tannenbaum.
Yes. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if he brought Mikey P back. All right, this man is up here on my
Don't say that.
platform for the very first time. He's a big Dolphin fan. Welcome to our panel, to our show, Mr. Sack Peace.
Hey, what's good, everybody?
Yo,
hey,
yo,
Zach.
yo, yo.
Hey, what's up, man? But yeah, I am a Dolphins fan, but I'm kind of a Dolphin. I'm really a Dolphin fan by default. You know, they're the home team. But the team I go for is the 49ers, man. I've been a 49ers fan since I was like 8 years old.
Well, you and I
Oh,
test are having rough years,
yeah,
man.
yeah. We got another eye test on our hands.
Boy, you and I test,
Yeah,
bro.
you know, but Dolphins though, man. I don't know what's going on in Miami. You know, after when they went 11-5 last year, I think it
Ten
was.
and
10 and 7.
six.
Mm,
Oh,
ten-
oh, 10. My
10 and
bad.
6.
Yeah, ten
No,
and
it's
six.
okay.
So
10 and 6.
so I always I basically thought Dolphins probably would have been a little better because of the defense. I don't know if the defense was just fooling us because they were playing certain teams, or just the quarterback played so bad that the defense got to do more.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
what
don't
it
know.
is. They've lost hope. Kansas City's the reverse. The offense has given up on the defense. In Miami, the defense has given up on the offense. But here's the difference. Kansas City's won something already. So what they have to do is clean out the losers on their defense and bring in some young, hungry players. Miami, on the other hand, if they get Watson, everything will change. There'll be a new attitude. There's gonna be a new coach. I can tell you that. There'll be a new coach in Miami next year. Matter of fact, he loses this week, he's fired. And
You think
God
so?
help him, he doesn't beat the Texans.
oh,
Yeah, you
you,
can't lose to Falcons, Jaguars, and Texans, man.
He lose to the Texans?
you know he losing to the Bills though.
I mean, you can't do much about the Bills, though, man. The Bills legit.
And
Yeah, no,
Baltimore is
but
coming up in 2 weeks from Thursday night. The Ravens are coming in for a prime time game.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, and the Dolphins basically been losing all the games they supposed to win.
Yep.
You know what I'm
That's why I
saying? So
said the game
right
to
before the tough
me,
schedule.
yeah,
and
the game I knew something was wrong was when
it
they
was the
lost to the
Colts.
Raiders. And then the Colts beat them. And the Colts
mm,
were winless.
All right,
And they
let
got
me ask you
this.
a question though, Ray. So if
Yeah,
Dolphins lose to Texans this week, do
I
you
mean, next
just
week.
or next week, yeah, do you put in Jacoby
Well, by next
or you
a
just
week
want to
from
develop
today.
Tua?
No, I'll give you a better scenario because this is the root. This is like wildfire going on in the NFL rumor mill. Uh, if they get Watson a week from today, everything changes.
Yeah,
If the Niners keep losing, they're gonna have a top 10 pick. So they can live with giving the Eagles whatever pick it's gonna end up. But the point I'm making is, Zach, is they get Watson within the next 7 days, everything will change. The attitude will change among everybody in this room right now. We'll be looking forward next. Forget the draft. We'll be pumped up next off season because we're gonna start over
mm-hmm,
again with a real quarterback for the next 10 years.
got
Oh,
you.
Mace,
mm-hmm.
uh is the free agency class even good next year
Yeah, it
by
is.
chance?
It is. And that
In terms of like
Miami,
offensive
I
line
think what you're
talent?
gonna see in Miami is they're not gonna sign nobody.
What? What do you
Mm,
mean sign nobody?
Like if they get Watson, they're gonna let B be. Like they're gonna leave things alone. And I think with their first pick, with the new GM, they're gonna pick a running back.
no, I don't think they're gonna do that, mate.
No running
That
game,
be
bro. Gotta do it.
So you don't think
no.
that's predicate to the offensive line though?
I think the offensive line
Because
is getting better. You see it now.
okay. Cause I mean, I thought Gaston looking pretty good though.
You
So
think they ain't gonna get nobody in free agency? I doubt that, bro.
I think they won't know.
No, I doubt that, bro.
You know why I don't think they will? I think they'll be hesitant to pull the trigger. And if they don't get Watson, if they don't get Watson, they will.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you saying if they don't get Watson? Oh, you said
They
or
will.
what?
They will go crazy because they're gonna have a lot of money. They'll go
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
But
Okay, I
if they
thought you were
get
saying with
Watson,
Watson.
no. With Watson, no.
You
Because
don't think they're going to have enough cap
What
room
the
if they
hell,
get
man?
Watson, Mace?
no, because that 40 million kicks in next year.
Okay.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a question for Shaun and Sack real quick. When it comes,
Yep.
let's say hypothetically, I asked Mace this question. Let's say we don't get Watson. We get a new GM. Do you think he actually rebuilds the team through the draft correctly, like getting a John Dorsey or an Alonzo Highsmith who worked for the
Yes.
Packers?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so as
It's not
well.
even discussion. He'll
You're
tell
gonna have
Stephen
to.
Ross, stay the F out of the way. You already effed it up.
You think Alonzo Highsmith would actually do that?
Yes.
Wait, who was his mentor in Green Bay? Was it Mark Murphy or the other guy that passed away?
Thompson.
Yeah, so he learned from Ted Thompson, and Ted Thompson was like that.
That's right. Look, I love Ted Thompson. God bless his soul. I thought that he stuck to his principles and it paid off. Look at the Packers, except for 2 years when Aaron was hurt. Look at the Packers the last 2 years. I mean, the last 11. No, not even 11. The last 13 years, look at the Packers, bro.
Besides the 2 years Aaron was hurt, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in the playoffs every year.
Not in the playoffs. The draft picks were hits.
Yo, Mace, you can hear me?
Crystal clear, brother.
All right, cause I was trying to understand what you're saying, but on my side it was breaking up. All right, so I'm trying to get this. So you said with Watson they won't do anything, right?
No. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It won't do nothing. They'll
I
build through the draft with the new guy.
don't know about that, dog.
They ain't gonna have. They're only gonna have $20 million left. What are you gonna do?
What do you mean 20? What you mean?
They're gonna have like 67, $70 million in space. That's a lot of money. But if Watson takes 40 million of that, which he will if you get him, your money's gone.
Wait, you think Watson would be willing to restructure his deal?
Hells no. You could forget that shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly.
It could happen.
If Ross loves what he sees, I could see Ross turn that contract up and giving him a Mahomes type deal, but it won't be for 500. It'll be for like 350. I could live with that. He'll take a little less, but he knows he's gonna be in Miami most of his career. I could live with that.
Yeah, and for me, this is how I want it to happen. Like, I understand you don't want those other two guys, Mace.
No, never. I don't want them. I just see Ross getting rid of all of them because he's listening to Mike Tannenbaum. You think Mike Tannenbaum like those guys who replaced them? Hells no.
This is what happens with a guy like Stephen Ross. He's listening to the Jets.
Yeah, because those are his buddies.
Yeah, no, but he's listening to the wrong people because the Jets, until recently, they've been a failing franchise. Like, so I don't get it. Why you listen to Tannenbaum? Seriously.
Why does he listen to Mike Tannenbaum?
Besides being friends with him.
Because he saw him hit home runs with who was the great corner for the Jets?
Revis.
Revis with the two offensive linemen. He did a good job with the Jets, Tannenbaum. The problem why the fans hate him was they didn't win. They never got to the Super Bowl.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was successful in the draft, but he never produced anything with those draft picks.
He did. They got the 2 AFC title games. What are you talking about?
Did Kamara get drafted by him too, or what?
Yeah, no. They traded for Kamani.
Oh, okay.
That was a great pickup. He did a decent job in Miami, bro. He got you Tunsil. He got you X. He got you. No, they didn't replace him. They gave Chris Greer the power, and he fucked up everything. Tannenbaum got you Minka.
Okay, let's say that happens. Let's say he fires Greer. Do you think he brings Tannenbaum as a consultant and
I can
brings
see him
in?
bringing Tannenbaum back.
No, that's what I'm saying. Not as a consultant, but as an actual GM.
Yes.
Or maybe no, that's what I'm saying. Have Tannenbaum as a consultant and have Dorsey as a GM,
Yeah, I can see that too.
and keep the. That's what I'm saying.
See,
I
you know
think
what the
Dorsey
problem
would
with
be
Stephen
okay
Ross?
with
You know what the problem with him is? He likes
ego.
corporate. He likes corporate men, and now he has really found out that doesn't work in sports, bro. You need
You don't wait. You consider this guy Reggie McKenzie a corporate guy?
no. He played the game. I'm talking. He don't care. Ross, I'm telling you, Ross is gonna fire everybody under the recommendation of Tannenbaum and the national media. The national media is killing. I just told you what Peter King and the writers are saying. They're killing the Dolphins front office. Other GMs are killing them. They said,
Okay.
how the hell do you have 6 picks in the last 2 drafts in the first round? You blew all of them? It's a black eye to the league, bro, that happens. And Chris Greer will never get hired again.
I think
Unless Bob Kraft does it.
no. I can see Greer going into college football and becoming like a athletic director.
I don't see that at all. Because he already is proven he's about good character. He's not about talent.
Okay.
That's not going to win you national championships.
No, I'm talking about in the third and Division 3 or something like that, or Division 2.
No, you can't do that either. You think North Dakota State is in a dynasty in Division 2? You think they're not a dynasty because they have nothing but good guys? Hells no. That's all you're going to have in Division 2 is criminals, bro. There's a reason why they're not playing Division 1 football. They're criminals, most of those guys.
Oh, they have bad criminal records and stuff like that?
Yes, they're ignorant. They're stupid. You can't tell them nothing. Why do you think those guys are there?
Wait, that's weird. Carson Wentz was the Division 2. Was there any?
No, his problem was he wasn't good enough to play Division 1.
Oh, Carson and Zach Wilson?
Zach Wilson played for BYU.
Oh no, not Zach. Who's the guy? Who's the other quarter? The Jordan Love.
He played for Utah State. That's Division 1.
Utah State's Division 1?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I thought they were Division 2.
No, they're Division 1.
Oh, they're just a lower level conference, is what it was.
What's the Utah State? Is that they're in the WAC conference.
Yeah, Mountain West.
No, the WAC.
The Mountain West. WAC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Western Athletic Conference.
So Mace.
They're with Fresno State.
Okay. That's what I'm wondering. Let's say he hires. I would disagree with you to a point. I don't see him clearing out the whole front office.
Oh, I do. He is the joke right now. They have called this man a liar, a man that don't know how to pick talent evaluate. He's getting ready. Let me tell you something, Stephen Ross. Stephen Ross is a very sensitive dude, bro, and he lives in New York. You don't think those Jet guys are laughing at him too?
Yeah, no, I think they're laughing at him. But could I finish what I'm trying to say, Mace? I see him firing Greer and bringing in Dorsey because I think Dorsey and Tannenbaum, but keeping McKenzie and Allen, those guys.
If you think John Dorsey, with the ego he has, is going to keep around 2 guys who blew the last 6 draft picks in the first round, you nuts.
They didn't blow it. They didn't blow it. I don't blame them. I blame Greer. Greer is at fault for that. I'm not blaming McKenzie or Allen.
You really love Reggie McKenzie and Allen.
Because McKenzie, he was the one that built that Raiders offensive line. He built that Raiders off.
Okay, Sean.
And Allen built that offense in Kansas City. That's why I'm looking at that. I'm looking at his track record of building successful teams. I understand they're not performing well right now. It's not. I
I'm
think
gonna
as
ask
soon
you a
as he
question,
left,
Tony. I ask you a
what?
question. You think the Dolphin fans want those two around?
McKenzie and Allen?
And Allen, you think they want them around?
I don't think they want Greer around, but I never heard them attacking McKenzie or Allen.
Boy, Manzano. Who's up here? Zach. You there, Zach? Peace.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You
Yeah.
think a lot of these Dolphin fans down there, okay? You think they're gonna be happy with two niggas running the team when one already blundered everything?
Man, I think people ready to see some new
Hell yeah,
faces and hope, man.
you're gonna see the clan coming there, boy.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Now I'm seeing what you think the racist fans are going to come out and they're going to attack if they keep McKenzie and Allen. That's what you're saying?
Yep. And no joke, give the Atlanta fans credit. They have invaded Houston for the World Series. There are brothers wearing Braves caps and jerseys in droves in Houston right now. And you could tell by the fans looking at each other, you may see some fights in the stands as this series continues.
Oh, hey, I have an interesting question. I understand you think he brings in Tannenbaum as a consultant and maybe Dorsey as a GM. Do you think he would bring in a guy like Bill Parcells as a consultant as well?
Parcells will never work with Stephen Ross. That's why he quit in the first place.
Oh, Parcells has too big of an ego?
He has no respect for Stephen Ross.
Okay.
He sees Stephen Ross, and he was the first one to say it, that Stephen Ross is a moron.
Okay.
He was absolutely right.
Okay. Besides, in your honest opinion, besides
you know what? He may keep McKenzie now that I think about it. Because McKenzie's from the Green Bay tree.
Yeah. And they bring in Alonzo Highsmith, maybe. Alonzo.
I think Highsmith got higher dreams.
I just think that this situation right now, I think this situation right now is it's going to be interesting with Stephen Ross. I just think that he is not a laughing stock. Chris Greer, I don't think he'll get an NFL job again.
He might become GM for the USFL.
I don't think he'll do that. I think his pride would be too hurt. He's not a laughing stock around the league, and you can't defend him. And a week from tonight,
who's the old GM for the Panthers, Mace? Who's the old guy?
He's with the Giants right now.
Would he be a good GM?
Hells no. Shit. Don't even mention Dave Gettleman. You nuts?
Huh?
Oh no, not Dave. Not Dave Gettleman.
That's what it is about him. He don't know.
How about do you think a guy like Stephen Jones would ever leave the Cowboys because his dad's never
No. You know what's funny? I'm gonna go back to Stephen Ross. Tomorrow I'm gonna go dig it up tomorrow morning when I come back from my walk. I'm gonna dig up what Stephen Ross really thinks of the South Florida fans. Oh, did he kill him a couple of years ago? He thinks you guys are morons, man. And he said it. He thinks you guys are morons.
Yeah, and actually, it's funny you should say that.
But most of these billionaires look at fans as morons, man. they just look at him as a way to make money. They're gonna buy the merchandise. Man,
That's why he wanted
man,
to.
these owners don't respect the fans because the fans they look at it as a joke. Because the same thing like with Arsenal, like the fans they like, oh, fuck Stan Kroenke, but still they still buy their season tickets.
Yep.
So the Cronkies, they looking at it like, yeah, they still gonna pay money. They don't
Yep.
care about the fans, bro.
See, if Stephen Ross had a choice, he would fly in all the fans across the country and put them in the seats and disregard the South Florida fans if it was up to him.
And
that's
again,
bad.
I'm gonna say
That's
this.
a bad sign.
It is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, man. Recently, I just saw an interview. Manny Diaz just turned his back on the fans too, the Hurricanes fans, saying he called them idiots, unfaithful and stuff like that. And like, okay, I understand you're pissed that you're not doing well, but attacking the fans is not. It's your fault that you're not successful. It's not the fans.
You think the Miami administration cares about the fools who go to the games?
No, they don't.
You know why? He's seeing grown men, white guys, wearing turnover chains.
Oh my God! Honestly,
Doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. For them.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
If you were a billionaire, if any of you guys were a billionaire, what sports franchise would you invest in?
Soccer.
So I would do soccer.
That's no brainer.
Soccer.
That's no brainer.
Yeah.
Not even close, because that's where the money is.
Yeah, but what team? What team? Would you have a specific team?
I don't care what team it is.
Barcelona.
As long as they have a brand, I will get it.
Man, bro, do you know how much debt Barcelona is, man? Are you sure you want to fucking invest
Barcelona.
in it? Man, Barcelona own like 1,500 million or some shit. Not 1,500 million, like 500 million. Yeah, Barcelona's in debt, bro.
What team I would take? All right, let me ask you this, Relentless. What team has the most brothers?
Team that has the most brothers?
Chelsea. Maybe.
Team that has the historically Chelsea has a lot of African players. That's why I used to be a Chelsea fan.
African.
But you want to know what? You want to know what it is? I would say invest in Arsenal, not because I'm an Arsenal fan, but Arsenal is more like known for like having a lot of like black players. Like, and there's a lot of like fans. Like, I wouldn't say Chelsea because Chelsea is known for like being a racist club.
Yeah,
so I would say
throwing urine balloons at the black players, so I can see that.
Yeah. But I would go to Chelsea. I'll go to Arsenal because Arsenal, they always have this saying in London that Arsenal is a mandem club, and in London, mandem means a black man's club. So they have a lot of black. So you can do Arsenal. But Stan Kroenke,
then I will buy Arsenal.
Yeah, but Stan Kroenke ain't selling. So
no, you asked me what team.
Yeah, you can do Arsenal. I would do Arsenal, but I would do like a smaller team. I would do like a project team. So like I would do like Brentford or something like that. Like one of the smaller teams.
Actually, let me switch my team. I would actually choose Atletico Madrid.
Nah, those fans, man, those are Atletico Madrid, the ultras over there, bro. Listen, Spain and France, they don't play with their teams, bro. So you better make sure, bro. You better make sure you do something right, because if you go up there, man, the fans are gonna chase you out of the car park.
That's how hardcore they are.
Yeah, they hardcore, man.
You won't even make it out of the stadium.
Listen, they were chasing, bro. Barcelona
fans
were chasing Lionel Messi out the car park because he went 3 games without scoring a goal.
He was hanging out today with Ronaldinho in France today. I saw.
So you think teams like PSG, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, those fans would be they're too fanatical to the point where they would actually
listen. I don't know if y'all can hear me because I'm like near a roundabout.
I hear you crystal clear, bro.
But listen, if you go to France, the French, they love their football over there. Like, I don't know if you saw the highlights, but during the Marseille game, Marseille versus PSG, the fans were throwing flares onto the pitch.
Yeah,
Flares.
that's what they do. Yeah, that's what they do. You
Bro,
never do that.
they had their shirts off, bro. They had their shirts off. They was throwing fireworks. I'm like, how the hell they get this shit into the
Dude, I
stadium, man?
got a better one for you. In Tel Aviv, the basketball, they be shooting what you call that? Flares. They be shooting off like smoke bombs, bro.
Bro, Manzano in Dortmund, you know Pulisic?
Yeah.
He used to play at Dortmund, and in Dortmund, they actually have a wall when they put behind the goal, a wall, so the fans don't throw stuff at the other team's keeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
urine balloons.
Actually, I would switch. I would actually want to build a team in one of the teams in Mexico from Liga MX, like a Monterrey.
Oh no.
Nigga, yo,
Hell
Manzano, if you get rid of their best players, they will kidnap your ass.
no. What are you talking about, Manzano? They did a cartel down in Manzano. You wouldn't even make
Manzano,
feel
yo, they
man.
gonna break. Bro, they gonna break into your bro. Man, Italy is crazy too. Italy,
man, listen, man. I ain't trying to see Mexico, man. They got
hey,
cartel. Man, listen, man.
and let me tell you, Italy is crazy. Like 2 seasons ago, when Carlo Ancelotti was at Napoli, Napoli lost like 7 games in a row, and one of the like a bunch of fans turned up to one of the players' houses. They try to kidnap their wives. They don't play over there. And Portugal, and Portugal, you want to know what happened in Portugal? Sporting Lisbon in Portugal, literally all their players had to go move to a different country because they went up to the training ground. All the fans literally went up to the training ground, like where they practice at, like the facility, and they went to go jump the players. Literally, you should see the video. They literally chasing after the players. The players are running off the pitch, bro.
I remember with the Colombian team. Lost a big they lost a big World Cup game, and what ended up happening was the referee who cost them the game, they found them, they hunt them down, the cartel, and they killed them. They burnt them to death.
You can't make this up.
Yeah, they killed the man for doing his job.
Yeah, come on, man.
It was a controversial call.
Would you guys
you
be
there?
would you
Zach,
guys
you
actually
there?
be willing to buy a team in
Yeah,
Brazil?
I mean, I'm listening, just cracking up though, man. I'm listening though. But I
You
never knew about that though, man. Yeah, they killed the referee, man.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Wow.
they burnt them to death, bro.
And check it out, y'all. It probably many stories happen like that we never heard for years.
Man,
You crazy? I ain't trying to see Colombia and Mexico. You crazy? I'm out. No, I ain't playing this. You go down there, you never see your family, but nah, you ain't see you not even see Tijuana. Man. Y'all can have that card too. You can have that too.
Did you see that happening? I have a question.
Crazy. Motherfucker put you in the box with some coronas and shit. Get the fuck. Not me.
Would you guys be willing to own a team in Brazil, Mace?
There again.
Would you guys be willing to own a team, like a professional team from Brazil, or
no? Do you understand?
Hey, I will own a team anywhere as long as I don't have to show up.
Right, exactly. I would do that. But you told me show me. No, that's all right. No. I'm just cutting.
No, I'll buy the team. I'll buy the team, but stay here in the U.S. I'm not going.
That's why I'm cutting the checks. Y'all handle it. Just give me the routine. I said, man, listen. No.
Yeah, no. Apparently, I read somewhere in Italy, the mafia there actually controls some of those teams. Like,
of course they do. Of course they do.
They've been doing it for years.
When I read that, I was surprised. I thought that was
surprised. That's their sport.
Right, they do it for years.
And the basketball. They love basketball in Italy.
Right.
Can you imagine, like in the NBA, if a referee has that ever happened where a referee got attacked by fans?
Yeah, it's happened, but not that much. But
Not,
I'll tell you
not.
right now, I'll tell you a place it would happen. And I'm not kidding. If they blew a call against the Lakers in LA, they'll kill the ref.
Jesus. I'm laughing because
Those
I know
goddamn
you're not
Mexicans, bro,
exaggerating.
the Mexican cartel be waiting for him. Catch him on I-5 late at night
Yes,
on
sir.
his way to the airport.
Yeah.
He'll find 2
Insane.
slugs in his head.
No, in the 80s, if a referee blew a call against the Knicks, that would have happened.
No.
No,
Or in the 70s, my mistake, in the 70s.
no, no. New York fans ain't like that.
No, I thought I can't remember where I read it, but there was an article talking about old school fans, and they said in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, there was a lot of mob people represented in some of the basketball games as well.
No, that never happened with Nick and with the Nick crowd.
No, not. If you talk,
Or maybe the Yankees. How about the Yankees?
If you talking about pickup games, maybe, but not.
Pickup games.
How about Yankees fans, Mace?
I think it depends. Like, I hate to bring them up again, but let's say
Randy
the
Levine.
Marlins. Let's say the Marlins make the NLCS next year, and they was robbed of the National League Championship. And let's say the team was close. Like, let's say they lost to the Phillies.
Okay.
The umpires would not get out of the arena alive.
Because the Yankees fans who support Jeter?
They support Jeter, but more Manningly.
Yeah.
They would have said
No.
Donnie Baseball was robbed of getting a ring.
Right.
Oh, Donnie Baseball.
What do you want? It's the truth. They love him.
No, I'm laughing because it's the truth. We were talking
That's
about
how they hung up on Donnie Baseball. And Donnie been out of the league, man, for years.
30 years. The last year he played was the year
And
they lost
they
to
still on
Seattle
it.
in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
They still on that, bro.
Yeah, no. Me and Mace were talking. I think you were on the stream earlier. We were talking about what happens if the Yankees are under 500, but Mattingly's the manager. Would they attack Mattingly or would they attack?
Oh, they were trying to run
Brian
Brian
Cashman
Cashman out of town.
Oh yeah, Manley is safe. Manley's the guy. He's the
You
guy.
just wait for the Yankees never hired him because they fear that if things don't go right, that the fans are going to protect them.
Right. And also, Anthony, you gotta understand. For years that Manley had played, he played hurt and everything, getting Golden Gloves and hits and stuff like that. And also, you gotta understand too, the Yankees had not built around him. You don't think them fans don't remember that?
I'm gonna tell you something else, man, Son. You can think I'm crazy. Those 5 championship Jeter teams, they got Manley as the manager. Those teams will be forgotten by Yankee fans right away.
Yep.
And every jersey you'll see at Yankee Stadium will be number 23.
Yep.
Man, you didn't hear that story of the Colombian soccer player who I think this happened like in the 90s or the 80s at the World Cup when he missed the penalty and
they killed him too.
Yeah, he was running away from the mafia and they caught him.
Yeah, they called him. Did they chop him up with the machete or did they firebomb him?
No, I think they just shot him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they killed that player. Yes, they burnt the referee to death.
Yeah, honestly,
when they lost to
then I'll stay away from the countries in Europe and countries in Mexico and South America. Maybe.
Yeah, look up. Man, I don't know if the video's still on YouTube, but look up Gareth Bale. You know Gareth Bale? Look up Gareth Bale. Look at Gareth Bale. Cars windows getting kicked. The fans literally took his window. They kicked the side mirror off his window when he was driving off.
True story, man.
Yeah, and okay, then I'll choose a team in the MLS to build them up to the point.
Yeah, because there won't be any fans there because nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares. You'll be safe.
Man,
Uh,
Mazzano will be the only motherfucker sitting in the crowd, man.
No, I'll buy the LA teams. One of the LA teams, the Galaxy.
Okay,
or the,
if you don't think those Mexicans are gonna give you heat for the Galaxy, you're out of your
no,
mind, bro.
I'm staying away from the Galaxy. I'm choosing the LAFC team. LAFC.
I'd rather take the Galaxy, bro.
But take Galaxy. Galaxy has big name
Five
players that play for them.
championships, bro. I'm taking the Galaxy, bro. And
Or the
I'll just
Seattle
learn
Sounders.
Spanish and talk to the fans. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with you. All you need to do in a place like as an owner for the Dodgers, the Angels,
Well,
the
Magic
Lakers,
owns the Dodgers, so that's a different story.
yeah.
And certain teams like Atletico Madrid, if you're the owner, you have to talk to the fans because the fans have 50% of the own 50% of the club.
Oh, it's like the Seattle Sounders of the
Yeah.
MLS. The fans own the team. They make the decisions on who stays, who goes, including the
So
coach.
if you do something, if you try to do something and without the fans' consent, the fans will literally, like Man United fans last year, Ed Woodward, they literally they burned his mansion down.
They do that,
Yeah,
man. Seattle Sounders got that power. Paul Allen
So-
gave the fans the power. They hire, they fire. And I know that Jody Allen, she'll fire you in a heartbeat. She don't give a fuck. She
Yeah,
won't
same
like
thing
you.
with the Chelsea boss, man. They get Chelsea go through hella coaches every year, bro.
Yeah, it's like Jimmy Haslam in Cleveland for the Cleveland Browns. Jimmy changes every 2 years. And right now, Kevin Stefanski's on the clock. Like I keep saying, the baseball man, the little
Mace,
black boy, they
in the
ain't going
NFL, would
anywhere.
you compare Relentless and Mace in the NFL? Would you compare the Atletico Madrid to the Green Bay Packers, but to the extreme?
You mean in terms of the fan base?
Yeah, but they own the team. The community owns the team. That's the Green Bay Packers. The community owns the team.
They say the loudest stadium in football is Atletico Madrid games.
Okay, that's all.
Do they share the same stadium with Barcelona?
No,
Real?
hell no.
They got their own stadium.
You can't even put Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid fans together without somebody punching someone's teeth out their mouth.
Yeah, it's a brawl. Nasty over there. I had a buddy of mine. I keep telling you guys this story. I have a friend of mine. I used to work with him when Real Madrid didn't do good, and a Yankee fan came out of his mouth. They was throwing blows, bro. Because the Real Madrid fan, he thinks my boys. I used to work with him. He really believes that Real Madrid is the supreme team in the world.
Real Madrid is the supreme team. They won the most trophies.
Yeah, he believes that the New York Yankees or any United States sports team can't touch Real Madrid. He said we spend more money than the Yankees. We got better fans than the Yankees. And he takes it too seriously. But that's his squad.
Listen, European football is the biggest sport in the world.
Yeah, he takes it. He used to take it that seriously, man. I used to not argue with him. Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I think Germany is more hardcore than those countries too, because they don't really have they develop okay basketball players, but they don't have that type.
You know what I'm gonna get on one day? I swear I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get Greg Likens on, bro, and I'm gonna bring you guys up, and you guys can talk soccer because he is a huge Bayern Munich fan.
Man, Bayern Munich playing a shit league. That's why they always winning every year.
He loves Bayern Munich.
They playing a shit league. But Mazzano, if you ever to buy a team in England, because English fans are pussies, bro. They won't do anything, especially Arsenal fans. They all talk, bro.
Hey,
they say they're gonna come out. They say they're gonna come out and protest, but they don't do shit, bro.
Wait, I can't remember what team it was.
Yeah, I'm here.
What was it? Arsenal?
Add to the conversation, bro.
Oh, no, I'm there. You have it. I'm not too big on soccer like that, you know.
No, we'll get back to the NFL, bro. I talk everything up here. If these guys.
Oh, no, I'm saying, but I'm kind of like learning some new info.
Who's your NBA squad, man?
I'm a Lakers fan.
Oh
You
God.
Ah,
know,
man, goddamn, the
yeah.
nursing home fan, man.
Oh God.
You know, can't nobody tell me nothing about Kobe, man. You feel
Oh
me?
no,
The
Kobe gets respect up here.
geriatric Lakers.
Kobe gets
Man.
respect up here. I make
Yeah,
sure of it.
man. So,
Hell
but
yeah.
you know, of
So let
course,
me ask you this
I
question,
what's
Zach.
up?
Let me ask you this question then.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you one of
listening.
those Kobe fans that you look at LeBron as a clown?
Uh, I wouldn't say a clown, you know, but my, I mean, I think LeBron is, LeBron, you know what I'm saying? But I always just looked at LeBron where I just felt like I thought he could have done more
There
with
you
his
go.
skill set, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And if he had more of a dog mentality, I think he really could have like just killed the league,
I looked at him
my
Sunday
opinion.
night and I just said, "You got to be kidding me!" Like,
Zach, I have a question for you since you're a Lakers fan. When do you
Was
expect
it?
them to build a
Arizona
statue
can't
for Kobe in
finish.
front of? Huh?
Right.
What?
Always, I mean, I don't understand these people. And here I am talking to this guy about 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 um LeBron. I mean, jeez, man, guys
Oh,
got wow, bro.
Hey, Anthony, he loved them questions, boy. Shit.
Oh, this guy was killing him earlier, bro. Eye test, man. I forgot who was up here with us. Both of them was killing Manzano
Hey,
by
bro, it was
asking
me, bro.
questions.
Damn, Mace, you don't remember? It was me.
Oh,
Dude, that's right. It was, dude. I don't. Manzano, go ask your questions to Sack. Go ahead. I want Sack to be part of the program. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, you're a Lakers fan. When do you expect them, as a Lakers fan, when do you expect them to build a statue for Kobe in front of Staples? When 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 is the when do you expect them to build that statue in front of Staples with the amount of trophies he won for them in the early 2000s?
That's a great
you said
question, Tony.
you said when like a time frame they'll
Yeah,
do it
Yeah,
by?
yeah.
I think probably
yeah.
within. I say probably within about 3 years. I think. I
Three
think it'll
years.
be soon. Yeah, I think I think it'll be sooner than later though, just because of what
I see
happened.
within the next 6 months. For me,
Oh,
nah.
6 months. Oh,
I don't know about
uh,
that. The Lakers were announced it already.
yeah, I
And the
think so
NBA, well,
too.
some NBA media would have made a big deal because like Kobe made a lot of enemies around the league, especially among the media.
Yeah, I agree with that. He wasn't liked by the media too much, you know. So I mean, but that's a good question though. But I think if we would have heard about it, you would have heard about the family being involved, with the wife and daughter and stuff like that. So I mean, I do think it'll be within the next 3 years. I can see like something happening. Like they'll do like a ceremony. Maybe like a beginning of the season type of thing.
Yeah, I can see that too. I agree with that.
this is a crazy situation. Do you think they would ever replace Kobe's statue, Kareem's statue with Kobe's, or
Nah.
people would attack the Lakers for that?
Nah.
No, I
Hell
think
yeah,
you can't
attack the
replace. I don't think
Lakers with that, bro. You nuts,
yeah, you can't replace statue, especially Kareem.
crazy.
Yeah,
Or Magic? Can you imagine what
yeah.
what Lakers fans would do
That's not
if Staples
happening,
took his
man.
statue?
That's not happening, man.
That will never happen, bro. Because and see the Laker fan, the Generation Xers and the millennials, especially millennials, Kobe's that guy. But the Generation X fan and the baby boom crowd, they will always be Kareem and Magic and Worthy.
Hmm.
And then you
Yeah, I
get the
agree.
silent crowd, the silent people crowd. That's my mother, Jerry West, bro. Some people still think in Los Angeles, Jerry West is the greatest
Laker.
Laker of all time.
Yup.
They love Jerry West in L.A.,
The,
bro.
yeah, the late great Elgin Baylor. They talk about Elgin Baylor too.
Yeah,
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 yeah. I think Lakers is like one team where every generation has somebody to look up to.
that's like the Celtics are
Yeah,
like that.
Nothing,
yeah.
right?
Even Celtics. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. My friend's grandfather, he's a Boston Celtics fan. He says the greatest Boston Celtics player is not Larry Bird, it's Hondo
Yeah,
for him because he
yeah.
grew up watching Hondo and Bill Russell, Wilt his whole life
And
and
Hondo
stuff like that.
versus the Knicks in '73, playing the Knicks in Game 7 with a busted shoulder, playing the Knicks with one arm.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question real quick though. So with this NBA season that's going on, how do y'all think? How do y'all feel about how they're not calling all these ticky tack fouls anymore? Like me, I love it though. You know
I
what I'm
love it.
saying?
I
Like
love it.
yeah, you can't really like all these pump fake and you the shooter jumping into the player, driving to the layup and just flicking your head back. You know what I'm saying? Like and all these, just a lot of ticky
There,
tack baby fouls, man.
it's eliminating flopping, is what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
hmm
well, there are some players still doing it, and we know who the players is.
I think it was a couple games ago, James Harden when they had one free throw attempt. I never thought I'd see the day. I was
Yeah,
like, shit.
you, and that's why LeBron was complaining to the refs uh 2 weeks ago that he wasn't getting any fouls. Like,
Yeah, man.
Mace, I think we were watching the game, and you were like, LeBron, shut up, please, stop complaining.
Yeah, the other night, yeah, when they lost to Phoenix, yeah.
Oh, him and Westbrook. Oh my God, I was pissed. I'm like, get back on D. Like
Or
the
Friday,
ref
Saturday
not
night,
calling.
bro. I've never seen a Laker crowd Sunday night. And I had Prince up here earlier. I've never seen a Laker crowd on pins and needles for a regular season game. And give the Laker fans a lot of credit. They were there Sunday night, standing room only Sunday night. The stars were there, the diehards were there, all wearing their Laker gear. And when John Morant missed that foul shot,
Ooh, that was a
the
breath of fresh
confetti
air, boy.
came down. The girls were shaking their ass, except for LeBron, of course. The players were hugging the Memphis players. John Morant, who stared down LeBron. One thing about little man Morant, he is
Yeah.
making a lot of enemies in the NBA,
Hey,
bro.
but hey, that boy a dog though, man. He come back.
He's
He
yeah, yeah.
brings it
He
every
Like I
night.
said about him. Well, what you gotta love about John Moran is and excuse the word, but this is how his brothers talk. He's nigga, bro. He
Yeah, I
ain't no
mean,
corporate dude, bro. He's nigga.
Yeah,
and he
yeah. When
backs
I
it
look
up
at
too.
John Morant, to me, he's a combination of D Wade and
No, he's too small to be D Wade. He's Iverson, bro.
And
He's
well,
AI, bro.
Iverson with a 50 inch vert.
Yep. Oh my god,
But
man.
did you see his hand? Honestly, I did not know his hand was that tight.
Oh
When they was
yeah, I
playing with this
did,
versus the
bro.
Lakers, oh man, when he was splitting the cut through traffic, oh my
He's a
God.
Zach,
renegade,
when
man.
I saw it last year in the playing game, he wore Damon Lillard out. And that's hard to do. He wore him out to the
Yeah,
point that he told McCullum, "You cover him."
hey, that boy. And
He
when he's
said,
only
"You
what?
cover him."
another player that's like that is Trey Young. Remember what he did to Ben Simmons?
Well, I predicted that was going to happen. Believe it or not, Sack. Right after they eliminated the Knicks, when Relentless dropped off, I had so much pushback. But I said that we're going to see how good Ben Simmons is, and they were like, "Well, yeah." I said Trey Young is going to embarrass him. I
Yeah,
got a lot of pushback for that. He
I lost money on
destroyed.
because of that series, man.
Yeah, he destroyed the confidence of Ben Simmons. He took his heart from him, and that's hard to do for any pro athlete, bro. Be
And
interesting
this is
first
what
time he faces wherever city he goes to. It'll be interesting when he sees Trey Young again.
Yeah, that'd be a
me,
good
me and
matchup.
Mace, me and Mace were talking about this sack that I can't remember who attacked him saying he had no balls. The who was the Philly announcer that the Philly radio personality that said that, Mace?
That was probably
We
Vinny. That's probably Vinny. I forgot my man's last name. It was probably him, Howard Erskine. I know
yeah,
Howard. I
no, it
go
was
back
Howard.
with
It
him.
was Howard that said that.
Or
Howard.
Howard Erskine. Hey, I know Howard very well. Great guy, but you wonder about it.
Man, I think like certain teams, especially like Philly, when you lose their fans, dog, there's no recovering from that.
No.
My opinion, like,
Hey, I'm
they
near
like,
Philly, bro, and I haven't been there in a hot minute, but I have the personality and the pulse of that city. I'm like a Philadelphia. That's why I can get along with Philadelphia guys. And they Philadelphia's a tough city, tough team, tough town type of city. They like their bullies in the Eagles. They like to play bully ball. They used to love the Broad Street Bullies with the Flyers.
Hey, speaking of Eagles, when they did that, when they celebrated Nick Foles like that, man, I knew Carson Wentz had to get up out of there.
Oh yeah,
Oh, bro, they wasted no time.
yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
Nick Foles.
yeah. And me and Mace were tearing apart Nick Sirianni, saying I'm giving Joe Flacco every chance to win the job, every chance to win the job. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is this guy smoking? Seriously.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know,
I hate to say this, but you may be seeing Joe Flacco sooner than ever. This beautiful lady is always welcome in this place, and she's up here right now. And then when she's done with me, I am out, but I'll be back later on, guys. Trust me, I'll be back at
All
eight
right,
thirty. The beautiful Mahogany Roots and MJ's with us.
no, mahogany. I think my first time on the panel with mahogany.
Oh, hey,
Hey, girl.
sarcastic. Well, you
Hey, what's
always in my
good?
hey, you always in my channel, so cool. What's good? Hey, Tony. Hey, Mace. What's going on?
I'm good, baby.
I'm
Zach
good
is a
too.
regular in your channel.
Echo.
Yeah, we all connect with each other through other people. I'm
Zach,
not
you
sure if
better
I
be back here
met.
tonight, bro.
Hey,
I don't know what's up with Zach. With us.
no,
Uh,
you can go. Are you gonna ride your bicycle?
who
Okay.
me?
Oh no, I was talking. No,
Oh, talking to you. Okay, okay. I understand that.
yeah, just making a store run.
And
But we
I
live so
didn't
close.
get
We
to
live
see
so
your
close
son.
to the store. Sometimes we'll walk to the store. It's so close.
Hey,
But anyway, yeah. Sorry. What's going on, everybody?
oh, we just chilling. I mean, this is my second show today.
I know, Mace. You're the hardest working man in YouTube.
I appreciate that.
Child, I'm
Like
tired.
Mr.
myself.
Miami calls him Mr. Marathon Man.
Yep, that's it.
From Little Big Nate, he was the one who named me that.
Oh, I need to talk to him. I reached out to him, but I haven't heard anything from him. He
All right, let
doing
me ask
okay?
this question.
Sure.
Was it Whiteside? Somebody say he's coming after. I think it is Jerome about
Uh,
what happened in Little Big Nate's room with you. What is he talking about? Oh, you don't
nothing.
even. Yeah,
Nothing.
hold up. There we go. You don't even have to get into it if you want. You don't want to, but you know how I am. When it comes to the people I care about, I want to. I want to know
No,
in
go
all.
ahead. Well, I don't even know what you're asking me. Nothing happened in Little Big Snake's room.
Okay. You know, I
You
wasn't
said it
gonna
was
do
Little
nothing.
Big Nate's room?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
No, me and Little Big Nate that I know of, we get along good.
Maybe that's why he's upset.
I
Because
don't have an issue.
White has been chopping people's heads off lately.
Oh, really now?
Yeah, he's on the warpath.
Well, me and him, our first meeting on, I think it was Grandmaster Troll, wasn't the best. But we made peace over here. I thought we were good. I don't hold on to anything, Mace. Life's too short, baby.
You're right about that. I mean, if you know who Miss Casimira is from the TMHC, she basically put a hit out on me. And the sad part is, Mahogany, I didn't do nothing to that woman, onto none of those women. I really didn't. I stayed right in here.
I know. You know,
It's stupid.
I'm sorry. I heard. I'm sorry about all that going on. I know you didn't have anything to do with it. It's just, and you know what's so crazy, Mace? Every day there's something. I can't even keep up with
I
everybody.
don't
Like
even pay attention to it.
I'm talking about throughout the whole space. It's literally different people every day. Like I can't even keep up with it. I'll be like, when did this happen? When did that happen?
Saturday.
No, I'm just like in my mind,
Oh, I know
because
what you mean.
I think people think that, like today, I've been at work all day, so I saw that people were live, but I'm not really able to listen. I can come through, like how I used to do over here. I used to come through on my lunch break, pop in, pop out, but I'm not actually listening For one thing, if I'm at work and I'm on my boss's phone, on my boss's computer, I can't really be in the chat room on my work computer. So half the time, even if I pop in and say hi, I can't really chat. I can't even hear what's going on. I don't have the volume up. I don't know what's going on. So, I'm not there for every little conversation.
You know what, sweetheart? I don't pay attention to those people. I really don't.
Well,
I'm serious. I listen to Platinum a little bit, but he goes off wire. It's not his fault. It's just the morons who run up there to be on his panels.
well, he handles it pretty well, I guess.
Yeah, he does, but
You
he
have to
said
have a thick skin, that's for sure, to
he
be up
said to
here.
me a couple of weeks ago. He said he's getting tired of it.
He did.
He said, I told him, I said, and he
and
asked me the question, which I think was pretty cool. He said, Mace, do people realize how tight me and you are? I said, nope.
Oh, tell him I said, hey, I be listening from the clouds. I'm just not in there as much.
Neither am I.
But I am in the clouds. And the thing is, you can't please everybody. Everybody's gonna have it's just impossible. It's impossible. So you just have to do what you feel is right in your heart, and in your spirit.
Honey, what's the fascinating part about everything?
What?
And Sack, you will agree with this too. You're gonna meet yourself, Sack, if you want. You know what's interesting?
What?
If you're in the same circles, you're all gonna congregate. We're all gonna congregate somewhere.
That's true.
No matter what's saying, no matter what's this. Like if O'Shea was going back to the Rumbles, we'll all be there on a Sunday night.
Oh yeah, I did a Rumble last night though, Mace. I thought it was okay. I did a Rumble last night. It was hard because it was a serious topic, and Rumbles are anything but serious, and Rebels can get. I'm actually gonna probably do a recap about it because I got so many people from different sectors, and a lot of people don't really understand what a Rumble is. Basically, with the Rumble, there's no rules, and you kind of just let the chat room rock. There's no, like, normally I run a very respectful chat room, a very respectful kind of panel, but a Rumble is a little bit different. You kind of let everybody just have at it. It was okay. I thought it was okay.
On my new channel, I was gonna call it the new what you know what spear. At the end, but again, the beautiful Miss V. I love you, girl. Shout out.
Is she in the chat? Let me see.
No, she was in there earlier.
Oh,
she was in
okay.
both. She was in the morning chat and this one.
Oh, Mace, I gotta go back through because she was like, I gotta go back through and say hey to everybody.
I thanked her this morning. And she said, because like I always tell you about her, she replays, she rewinds the video and see that I say something about her. I don't know why she does that.
I do too. I don't do it all the time, but I do. I will rewind.
Oh, I gave you a shout out this morning.
Well, no, I mean, I just want to know because sometimes if you're just chiming in.
I just told my audience the truth this morning. I know Casimira wants to kill me, and I don't know why. I know why. I'm just not going to say nothing. I know why.
I think you take things way too hard.
Well, I don't like to be chastised for something I didn't do. It's like this, okay, Mahogany? Let's say you don't like someone, a woman, right? And she's with her clique, and they used to talk to me. Don't hate me because I'm friends with you.
Right. That's true.
That don't make sense. That's childish.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Especially if I ain't talking about you, which I don't do.
I understand. I do.
It's like I say all the time. If someone's messing with one of my women, and I don't mean to sound that like a pimp, and one of my ladies, and they tell me I'm going after the person that did it. That's just the way I am. A certain concept creator said that this particular woman attacked her, and I saw the video. I said, "Don't worry about it. I'll handle it." And the day I was going to do it, 10 other dudes attacked her. I left it alone. I just left it alone, period.
Right.
But these women took it out of context. I
Well,
mean,
this
these
is
women don't get it. If someone, and I told this to Let's See, I said, baby girl, you know I'll do anything for you. I said, I'm not like that. And I was glad she confronted me. And she said, but Uncle Milton, sweetheart, I let that go. If these women hate me just because I'm friends with a certain content creator, that's their problem. That's not mine.
no, and let me. So I'll say this. I've said it a lot, and it's the truth. In this space, unfortunately, even though it's a very small space, and so because we share each other's subscribers, there's a very good chance eventually you're going to be supporting somebody that falls out with somebody else. That's why you just try to not, because it's bound to happen. It's
When
bound to
old boy
happen.
had a problem with you, I had
Oh,
a
it's
talk with,
fine.
I'm not going to mention his name.
But
I had a
this
talk
this
with old boy about that.
but you didn't
He,
have to. You
yeah, but
didn't. You honestly didn't have to. Trust me, I am. I can handle myself. That's why I didn't
okay,
even. Yeah.
okay.
Because think about it. Why would I want you? Why would I want to put you in that position? I wouldn't. If you could be friends with whoever you want to be friends with, right?
I just look at it this way, and this is how I do this. I am loyal to who's loyal to me. Every guy in
Mhm.
this room knows that you support me, and they understand that. So they know that you're one of my number ones.
Right.
So they don't say nothing about you. They all when you came up here, everybody said hello.
Well, this is the thing, Mace. To be honest, quite frank, what have I done to anybody for them to say something? I have not done anything to anybody, so
Sweetheart,
they could if they wanted to. It wouldn't matter to me because I
you
know I
know how
haven't done
niggas
anything.
are.
Yes, and
Let's keep it real.
right, and that's why I'm sleeping comfortably.
That's right.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah,
point out
that's
to
what I
you.
told. I went up. Let me tell you what I did Saturday, and you can look it up. I
Sure.
went up on Jerome Whiteside's panel. These people in the chat room was killing it, and I laughed at them right then when I went up with with Jerome Whiteside. I was laughing at them. I
Mhm.
said, "You people in the chat can say what you want. It is what it is. Stop crying. Stop talking about me when I didn't do nothing to none of you." And then I
Mhm.
told Whiteside, "Yo, let's do this interview. I got nothing against nobody up here, but of course, Cass Mirror giving me the silent treatment." And then as soon as I left, she started going off. And I said, "Okay, that's her feelings. I'm not going to change it because again, I'm not losing sleep over it. I didn't do nothing to none of those ladies. They can hate me all they want. What you doing tonight, baby girl?"
Well, like I said, I not too long ago got home, so I'm probably about to take a little shower and cook. I made my dog some food.
Okay.
I'm about to make me some food, some
Okay.
squash. I was gonna do, like I said, I don't know. Depends on how tired I am tonight. A little recap about the Rumble.
Okay.
Just thanking everybody for coming through and showing love, and
All
you
right,
know,
baby. I'm getting ready to go eat dinner.
I know
I'll
you're
be
about to end it, right?
yeah. I'll be back at 8:30 for the third show.
And what's the third show? It's sports.
Yeah.
All right,
Today's
cool.
been a great day. I could talk anything, but I'm gonna give the good stuff about the Manosphere and the new channel coming out this weekend.
Okay, awesome.
Love you,
All
girl.
right.
I love you
Zach,
too.
I'll
All
see
right,
Thank
you at
y'all.
you.
8:30. I'll
Real
see you
quick
at
though, mate.
8:30,
Just
baby.
I know you what was going on with you though, but just keep doing you. You know, you can't please everybody. Not everybody
I
feel like you.
appreciate that, my brother. Yeah, be back
All
at
right.
8:30. Everybody who's in the chat in the sky, I love you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your dinner. It's the dinner hour now in the East
All right,
Coast and in the
peace.
mid. See you
All
all
right,
in
now.
90
All right, Mace
minutes.
Mahogany.
All
All
right,
right,
bye
baby.
bye.
All right, Mahogany. I love you. Take care, Sack. See you in 90 minutes.